All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah. I need a recap. 'Cause it's been a week, and last week was crazy.
Oh yeah,
Mostly because you guys bamboozled me.
Okay, well let's come to this boom start of episode Magic Pixel 21. Hey, so last week we got a Honzo one shot. Honzo, what was your thought process when we began revealing our shirts?
I was like, I didn't know how to react, and I was already kind of nervous going in because I had to DM, like I was gonna do all my stuff, and I was like not processing. It's like I short circuited. Like you can watch in that Twitter clip. I was just sitting there like, all right, and I didn't realize until after Elder changed his icon. I think it was Elder was the second one, and he described Atoq, and yeah, because I thought Sajam just fucked up, and you guys were being like kind of dicks about how I was introing the characters too, so I was already kind of like, all right, whatever, you know. Sure, we'll do it your way.
This is my campaign, but sure, fuck, whatever.
Well, like I thought it'd be like very much more. Like in the verisimilitude, whatever that word is, to just do it naturally, and you guys are like, no, let's do it all.
Verisimilitude. Well, now you see why we specifically went out of our way to be like, hey, we need to do this now. Because like, if we're like, 10 minutes in, and all of a sudden we're like, we're all lizards, you're gonna be like, all right, now hold on, like what? So that's why we had to do it. But yeah, that was a fun one shot. We're back to our usual campaign now. I'm happy.
Is that clip up on YouTube already?
Yeah, it's up on YouTube.
Okay. So the full thing is on YouTube, and I appreciate everyone's comments saying that it was a Atoq's fever dream because everyone was lizards, and Atoq was technically in it because Elder described Atoq, essentially.
He's Caesar Milan Atoq.
Yeah.
He's close enough. Elder looks like he does.
That's how Atoq pictures his ideal self as Caesar Milan.
Yeah. Once I get but with the not, it wasn't shorts. It was like pleats. Is that what he said? Or
they were slacks.
Slacks. Once I get slacks, so that's my level 20.
All the way down?
Yeah.
Cargo shorts all the way down.
The slacks of holding.
That's a great idea.
But yeah, I mean, I thought it was fun. The one shot was a little wild, and people got to see, a little bit of my craziness, I guess.
They can now understand why we were so stressed out about Waterdeep with you running it.
Yeah, there wasn't much like intrigue or like role playing really that I was planning. It was just like shit's happening, bro. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Which I guess is kind of like Waterdeep to think. I did just be like, well, shit's happening now. Hope you deal with it. There's a gang war. Yeah.
The first scene was so puzzling.
Yeah.
For Waterdeep.
Yeah, the crab getting attacked by the horse.
Yeah.
And Captain America, the crab, the interplanar crab merchant.
The merchant betwixt the planes.
Betwixt the planes.
He was gonna make
one
an
of my favorite
appearance,
NPCs ever, by the way. I think he's one of my favorites. He's really great.
Yeah. He's based on ancient Nordic dwarves. All right.
First scene of that.
I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
Yep.
I guess. Besides
much
that,
like the actual Captain America.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Besides that, I saw Honzo was asking for a recap. We haven't played this campaign in 2 weeks now, right? Because we skipped last week, and then we're going to be playing again. So it's going to be nice to jump back in. Episode 21. I had to say it every time. Damn, we made it to 21 episodes. Let's go. But yeah, if you guys are all ready, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. We almost died like 4 times so far.
Yes. A little close.
Yes.
We can get into it though. So last time on Magic Pixel Session 20, our party took a deep delve in not only the sub-city of the City of Stars itself, but in Variety, the changeling House of Servitude that is a home to all kinds of fanciness and pleasures that can be got. But however, they didn't partake in any of that because they arrived after they sent the Thieves Guild that they have allied with in the City of Stars to kind of try to clear out the hideout best they can, believing that the machine would actually arrive at the theater to be ambushed by them, the party, as well as some of their NPC friends, Marissa and Mari. However, the machine sent another construct in his place. They defeated that and then had to head to the Thieves Guild, or excuse me, Variety themselves, to kind of help the Thieves Guild out, because when they hit them up on the Sending Stone, there was no response. And when they got there, they had found out that Ugo had been captured and almost killed. They found out that Bogdana the Bludgeon had been captured, but seemingly just like almost invincible damage. It's real weird. She didn't seem to sell anything, but she was restrained at the time, so she didn't really have much of an effect until she was freed later on in the fight, but we'll get to that in a moment. When you guys went into the Variety, you guys were, I think, starting around the 3rd floor, managed to get past a Templar Knight, kind of like a construct that you hadn't come across before, as well as 2 like sentient ballistas that were guarding the entrance to the hideout of the Variety place where a lot of the Merchants Guild were taking place, or were kind of held up at. Once you got into that hideout section, you saw some of the carnage that the Thieves Guild caused. A bunch of bodies. You also scavenged a couple of things. You found a chest of drugs, a bunch of narcotics, as well as a book that belonged to the gun that had some contacts in it regarding different perhaps people that could help him get these like exotic warriors from different places. And then you found the entrance to the actual underground of the Variety, which is primarily made up to be like a forge type getup for the machine where he makes a lot of his constructs. You managed to successfully bypass one of the encounters with a nice persuasion check on the robots, doing so with disadvantage considering your exhaustion as well, so it was quite the feat. But bypassing that, avoiding that encounter, led you to the actual deep delve into the forge itself, where you saw the machine, a clockwork abomination, like this big insectoid type of construct. You fought both of those things. You were able to slay both of those things as well, the machine and the clockwork abomination, also freeing Bogdana the Bludgeon in the process. But however, Mari, the NPC, or excuse me, not Mari, Marissa, the NPC that traveled with you all, did fall in the midst of it all. But because of that, Soren's the brand new owner of our airship, so that's cool. After defeating the machine, you all managed to get the soul coin that that Wodan's soul inhabits from Ugo. Once you rescued him, you also managed to gather a bunch of weapons, including a Sun Forger out of the forge itself, and a couple of other weapons that were either in the chest or in the belly of the beast of the machine. And afterwards, you all started exiting Variety on the way out, kind of talking to the changelings, saying that they're all free and that they no longer have to kind of be subservient to this Merchants Guild that is pretty much no longer in existence. So I want to pick up right before you guys leave Variety. Bogdana the Bludgeon has Ugo on her shoulder, who is still very grievously wounded. A lot of the other Thieves Guild members are either getting up and trying to make their way out. But do you all have any business left here in Variety before you want to leave?
I'm keeping a distance away from Mr. Alexander. And
yeah, because of course you guys also recovered the Deck of Many Things, which I failed to mention, but that is kind of the whole driving force behind going to the machine in the first place.
I'm keeping an eye on him in his proximity to me.
The only thing I want to do is talk to Ugo, which I can do as we're leaving. So
he's like knocked out, right? Or
he's up, I thought.
So he's barely conscious.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like conscious enough to give the soul coin over and say a few words, but he's very fucked up.
Okay.
So does anybody have anything they want to do?
No.
Nope.
Does it look
trying
like
to go
anybody
outside for sure?
Does it?
All right. So before you guys leave, a changeling approaches your party.
Okay.
You can see real quick that they're missing a finger, and they have hair that kind of is like blue on the top, and it kind of falls to the side, but it gets like translucent. It almost like it starts appearing invisible, and they go, what should we call you guys? You freed us.
We had 2 weeks.
Scrumptious.
No. You'll break the timelines.
If you don't have a name, it's fine. But I mean, if we're gonna be securing this anvil for you and then kind of taking over variety ourselves, I mean, we gotta give you guys props or something.
I mean, we all have individual names.
Well, my name's Casimir. What's all your names?
Soren, what up, bro?
I want to insight check this guy.
Okay.
Is he being like genuine or is he just being like weird about this?
Could be both, to be fair.
Oh, 21.
21.
No, wait, disadvantage, right? 11.
11. He is like he's kind of just the guy that's been stepping up. He's probably like the only changeling that's actually approached you guys. On the way out, Soren has been talking about kind of getting securing the anvil beneath the variety itself. So because of that, he seems to be like the one that's kind of stepped up and trying to take this leadership role.
Okay. My name's Alexander. You guys all have a way to get out of those bonds that are securing you? And I point to like the little ankle bracelets or whatever they have on.
He goes, probably, we don't actually know where it is, but we'll spend time scouring here, especially since we gotta secure the anvil. There'll be things done. I'm sure we'll find it.
All right, fair enough.
I am Atoq, a disciple of Mother, the sun that does not grace this land.
Okay, yes, it is unfortunate. I do miss sunlight.
It is a necessity for life.
Well, if y'all need anything else, just feel free to let me know. Again, I'm Casimir. You can call me Kaz if you want, but I'll make sure nobody fucks with the anvil. So when you guys get back, it's all cool.
I slap him on the shoulder,
Okay.
like a friendly, like nice work, and I'll keep walking.
All right.
First thing, bro, I'll be back for it.
You guys anymore.
I didn't hear either of you.
Oh, I said first thing, I'll be back for it, like the anvil.
Oh, he's like, all right, sir. And yeah, he kind of goes out and he starts kind of barking orders to some of the changelings. He's like, make sure that the below area is secure. We gotta get these heroes what they want. And he just kind of goes off.
I'm in front of him. I'm still in Aarakocra form. I'm gonna go ahead and change into who did I want to be? Actually, I actually wanted to just go into my base form because I feel like a big connection with obviously all these changelings being freed.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into original Dala Brakka form in front of Casimir, right?
Yeah, Casimir,
yeah. Do not. I almost went into Silva form. Sorry, excuse me.
Crossing the streams.
Oh god, my Discord broke while I did that too. Shit. Hold on. Am I good?
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll be back for that anvil in just a short amount of time. Don't you forget it.
What form is this?
What?
Which form is this?
It's I rarely show up in this form, to be honest with you. It's this whole action is real near and dear to my heart. Brakka.
All right.
I'm looking perplexed. Like, I've never seen this before.
Don't worry about it, big fella.
Minoscus, you have seen this. In the ruins.
Yeah, in the ruins.
Oh,
I pat his head.
He's Minoscus.
I'm Minoscus.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm looking to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see when Casimir sees that, he kind of gets taken aback a minute, but he composes himself very quickly. And then, yeah, goes back to kind of trying to get everything organized and clean up this place. Yeah, you guys can leave a variety, no issues on your way out. Everybody give me a perception check as you get back into the sub-city proper.
Can I go back to Casimir real quick?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, also, hey, bro, I don't know downstairs if there's any gold down there, but we're looking for some and we couldn't find it. If you find some, you guys don't need it. Keep it around. Thanks, man, and I'll leave.
Yes, sir.
All right. Perception checks.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
17 for me.
Can I? I don't know how to say this. Oh, I'm gonna DM you, Rynge.
Okay. And you rolled 22, Atoq?
Yes.
Okay. That was with disadvantage, right?
Ah, shit.
Fucking cheating.
19.
Okay.
Cheating ass bitch.
Little bitch.
Hey.
So all of you kind of go out to the subcity, and yeah, feel free to DM me. I'll get it as we go. And you can see there's definitely people kind of keeping an eye on the interest of variety. And there were some people. Are you guys going out through where you came in or through the front door? I can't remember.
The back, I believe, was the
back?
play. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go to the back. You kind of go up the 60 or 70 feet that you descended to get to this back door in the first place. And there are some people just going about their business as per usual. But there's some people that are also keeping an eye on variety, seemingly picking up on some type of suspicious activity because the guards that were at the front on the steel door that slides are kind of looking a little shaky. They definitely seem like to have heard some of the action going on in there, but they don't seem to be making any too sudden movements. They don't seem anything like that.
Can I Thieves Cant to Bogdana to get Ugo to the Thieves Guild, and we'll meet up later.
Yes, and Shield Thieves can't back. She goes, yes, I think that is the proper plan. And you specifically, Atoq, you notice as you leave here, one of the Aarakocra that you heard about that has been meeting with the machine and the Merchants Guild seems to be perched up on top of Variety and is just keeping an eye on you guys.
On us? Like they spot us? Fuck. Okay. Actually,
Is Honzo the only one that notices it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Given what I know about Aarakocra, I believe I did do a check like 3 sessions ago or something.
Yeah.
When they are they like I don't know how to say this, like honor bound like culture that they exist in, I guess? Like are they like they get a contract and they execute it no matter what type of deal, or are they like kind of like just nomads?
High spitter.
So specifically about the Wind Dukes, which I think is something you were able to gather when you did make that check, they are honor bound in the sense that they have one specific mission. Now, how they get to that mission, it varies. It's kind of depends on the Aarakocra, on the individual themselves, and in general, whatever they're doing is a means to an end to get to that one goal, which is to get to the Rod of Seven Parts.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. All right.
The Wind Dukes. I forgot about these birds.
I'll try and make sure they don't follow in the air, but I'm gonna just signal to everyone. Let us reconvene at the inn and let Ugo recover.
Okay, hey, yeah, Ugo, before you go, you awake there, buddy? I'll like clap, snap, make sure he's all there.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna swing by to the Thieves Guild pretty soon. Hey, I need to use that relic. We're still good on that, boss man?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. And I just give Bogdana the thumbs up. You heard him. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.
See you tomorrow.
And
then
I'll be like,
Are we party ways?
I'll just kind of look around and be like, so we taking the airship or what, bros?
Where's
Oh hell yeah!
Where is this airship?
Yeah, I mean, is it even down here?
How do you
Does it fit
control the
down here?
airship?
Wait,
I'm padding around just in case.
Didn't we leave it outside?
It's right
Are we
outside.
still
underground?
It's right outside the sewers. All right, we just gotta go scoop it up, head out of here. I'm sure I can figure it out. No problem.
All right.
I will reserve judgment until you get into the cockpit.
All right, I'll hand someone else Marissa, so that I could go.
Oh, yeah.
Once we're close, anyway, so that I can pilot the airship if we find it.
I'll go to grab her and then just put her on Minoscus. Just kind of like just a rat.
Okay.
Mr. Molly pipes up too. He's like, if you don't have any experience with driving the airship, me and airships get along real well. So
That's true.
That's, you know what? Yeah, you should probably. I'll just like watch and make sure I'm picking it up.
all right, yeah, I can give you a quick little driving lesson.
Yeah.
Can I try?
Whip it around. Oh, big man. I don't even know if the cockpit can fit you, to be honest. You a little bit of a small space, but I mean, you're more than welcome to watch.
Okay, maybe one day.
If I could do a Chewy, I would do it.
So you pick up. Oh yeah, you kind of more the gunner position, but either way, let's get into it. So you guys start going through the sewer itself. That's when you split ways with Bogdana, of course, because the thieves' headquarters is still in the sewers.
Yeah.
So she's gonna stay here, go through the different tunnels to get there. You guys exit up through the ladder to get out, and you don't see an airship, but obviously it's been cloaked beforehand. So I imagine you just start hitting the alarm like you're looking for the car in the mall parking lot.
Holding it under my
and
chin.
eventually, yeah,
Under
and
the
eventually
chin.
you kind of finally the sound, you kind of follow the sound of the alarm a little bit, and eventually do get to you just kind of rock into some type of physical object that you see is not actually visually present, but is definitely physically present.
I do a front flip onto it.
All right, so yeah, you front flip onto it. You give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics with the
At
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
It's invisible still, so it's gonna be a little
It's
hard.
exhaustion too.
I know you fucking just do a front flip and hit your head directly on the deck. Like, just,
Yeah.
Front flip
He
with
fallen unconscious.
disadvantage 17.
Ooh, okay. So you do a front flip. You kind of manage to avoid any of the weird shapings of the airship itself. Land nice on the deck, and you guys have found the airship proper. And as you front flip onto it, you see that a little button on the remote kind of appears that was invisible itself.
I'll tap it.
Yeah, as you tap it, the airship, the invisibility cloak drops, and it is ever present.
All right. Is there a name on this, like on the back or anything? The SS Marissa.
SS Minnow Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes. No, as of right now, there is not.
All right. Perfect. I don't have to do any painting. Okay. Yeah, I'll lead Molly, or I guess he'll lead me over to the controls and fire this bad baby up.
He goes, all right, let's see. Ooh, this is a new model. And he just presses a button and it shoots into the air immediately. He's like, oh, newer model than I thought. But he settles into the cockpit and you guys start flying. Where do you want to fly to?
Floating head.
I'm giving
Going
this entire place a real quick search.
Okay, give
I
me
start
an
preparing a
investigation.
rope.
Yeah, and it'll take you a
Just
little
in
bit to get
case.
there, not too long, since you guys aren't flying above the city. You don't really have much traffic to deal with or anything like that. But you can have 10 or 15 minutes to do something if you please.
8.
Yes.
Right, 8 investigation check. Yeah, I mean this airship, it has a little small living quarters for Marissa, and you can see a lot of her possessions are in there and stuff like that. Nothing really of significant interest. You don't see a chest or a foot locker or anything like that. The dressers contain just kind of clothes and jewelry and standard stuff. Some of the jewelry is nice.
And then
As
I'll
we
just start
entered-
reading the book,
Go ahead.
the ledger with all the who owes who what and how much and all
Okay.
the back channel deals.
Yeah, you want to start studying that? That's absolutely
I'm gonna interrupt Alexander and call
Okay.
out to him and be like, Alexander, come to the deck.
Is there an intercom system? What is
I just yell it.
yeah.
Okay.
Too big.
Gigantic.
You made it an announcement like you're the captain or something.
This
I
is
was
the
like,
dog
what?
speaking.
I thought we were just in like a minivan.
That makes sense. I didn't mean like that. I meant go out here.
We are having smooth.
No,
sailing.
I think you did that. I think you just like Molly was about to make an announcement. You just grabbed that shit from
Oh.
him and set it over the intercom.
Alexander to the deck.
Alexander's in
Alexander.
trouble. Sent to the prison
I'll
office, dude.
I'll keep my head in my book, but I'll start moving that way.
I beckon for Minoscus to lay the body down.
Let the
I
body.
want
hit
to
the floor.
say, before I entered the ship earlier,
Mhm.
I was definitely taking all those board X stickers and just sticking all over it as soon as it was visible. The
Sponsorship.
advertisements.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
nice.
god.
I forgot.
Nice.
Because I imagine, like, as we're flying across, it's not invisible, right? You're going to just see a bunch of bodies flying in the air.
Genius.
Like Wonder Woman. So, perfect. Put the stickers all over.
I completely
Get some
forgot about that.
recognition.
That's fair.
Where's my sponsorship in real life? I know how to advertise. But yeah, I'll lay the body down when Atoq asks for it.
I'll start to set up near the body as Alexander gets up, and just be like, Alexander, what was that back there? You stealing these cards?
Well, I asked nicely, and then you decided not to tell me that you had them.
Yes. Did you not think I had a good enough reason for that?
Not one that you felt like telling me.
Yes. When in the company of others, especially one that A, understands thieves can't, and B, understands that looting is against her quote-unquote code, according to the other Thieves Guild member.
Yes.
I toss him a card with a note that I wrote on it earlier.
What is that?
It says easy enough.
Okay. Why do you not trust me?
Because you lied when you could have just, wrote something down and passed it to me, or slid me the deck, or, any number of things that you could have done.
I did not lie. I simply ignored you.
I said, did you find the deck? And you said, what are you talking about? That's not really ignoring me as much as a direct answer, saying no.
Okay. I think you are attached to this deck a little too much.
Considering what it did to my relationship with my family, I would say you're correct.
Okay. Do you think you should have it?
I don't see why not.
Let us...
Hold on. Is this all... Molly can't hear us, right? Because I wouldn't be saying any of this if Molly was around. All right.
Molly is, like, driving. He's like teaching Soren about
bro, you
the
hit this
ins and outs.
button. It's the
And
nitrous,
fucking
bro.
Minoscus isn't like holding the intercom button down over there, right?
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, give me an
Intelligence? Okay. Disadvantage.
Check. All right.
Oh, I rolled pretty high. 15.
Oh, she is not holding down the intercom button.
You're lucky.
I'll say, I will give you this deck, but you must do a favor for me.
All right. What's the favor?
Just take part in a ritual.
All right.
Okay, I slice open this chick's body, and I start to paint. And as I paint, I just say,
With her blood?
"Yep." On the deck.
Dude,
Uh,
I feel like that question was not necessary.
I rip her open and I start painting. I say, I've only seen this ritual once as a broodling, but it is a truth ritual. We will bind each other and through this binding, we will not lie to each other. For if we lie, the chieftain of the Korda will ensure we have bad luck. And
Can I history check what the fucking Korda is?
I have mentioned it before.
Honzo showed up ready.
Supposed to revive Marissa or no?
Yeah,
Did you just
that's
take
what I
her body
thought.
with her?
Hey, I want an airship. Whoa. I got an airship, bro. Chill.
That's
mean,
why I was like, should we?
No, I mean,
Oh,
she already
no.
died. If she comes back, like she died, you still get the airship.
That's what I think as
Yeah.
well, but maybe she
Get on
disagrees.
paper first.
I mean,
Yeah,
what's she
okay.
gonna
I
do?
need
Argue?
blood.
I mean, she
Alright.
can die again.
You
You
guys.
saved her. That's worth way more than this airship.
Well, we didn't save her per se.
This fool
So
Atoq's over here
okay.
doing the jutsu.
I paint an inverted sunset with the feathered Ouroboros inside, and at the center there's two cross-curved blades similar to my short sword. And I place my hand on one of the short swords, and I beckon Alexander to grab the other.
All right. I mean, I'll do it. Do it. But again, do I fucking know anything about this? Like, have I heard of anything like this?
Give me. Do you want the Cardana or the ritual?
Cordon.
Yeah, the Cordana thing.
Cordana, give me a history check.
Holy shit, 26 with disadvantage.
He rolled a 19
All right,
and a
Honzo,
20.
can you explain this?
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
The Korda were the tribe that that crazy lizard dude was. They were the original version of that before they betrayed the lizard people to the snake people. They lost and they were cast into the darkness and became mutated cousins, essentially. The leader of the Korda is a Yuan-Ti. He's changed into a Yuan-Ti by divine magic, and he fights the Yerkes people, the mutant lizards. So there's basically one snake dude. And he's like a warrior that fights the darkness, essentially. His tribe, it's very small, ensures this curse.
Okay, and Korda is spelled Kordah or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
The dude's
wanna
called
know
the
about-
Night Warden.
If you want to know about the ritual, you can give me an Arcana check as well.
I mean, sure, why the hell not?
Meanwhile, I'm asking Molly how to make it
8.
go really fast. I'm like, how do we speed this thing up, bro? Like, is there like a juice me button?
He kind of starts looking around. He's like, well, there should be like a little tank around here that has NOS on it, but can't find.
All right, we don't have to use it right. I just want to know in the case of an emergency, like,
Fly off.
break glass. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, okay. I think I found. Oh shit! Yeah, it just accidentally presses it, uses the last bit of it. Oh shit! Everybody okay?
Nah.
Says it okay.
It does the
hell
all
was
the blood
that?
go flying everywhere. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, Marissa's body almost flies off the thing. You guys have to like grab it and put her back down. It's like, oh, all right, my bad. That's the last. We're gonna have to find some new juice after that one.
I need to
I
reach
try
Back
to
to you,
keep
Rick.
all the guts. I'm putting all the guts back in. I'm like, oh shit! Oh god,
Well, hold on.
it's all over the place.
He needs those.
I need that for after.
He's doing it.
Yeah, so I beckon Alexander to put his hand on the sword.
And with a 12 Arcana, you probably wouldn't have heard much of what this is, but as pretty much what Atoq already told you, and then it's like a truthful. It's a ritual to ensure truth between two parties.
All right. So as he does it, the blood kind of like sizzles, it like coagulates real fast, and that's it. And I just go, all right. It is done.
All right. Do I feel anything?
Yeah, with your Arcana check, you feel a little tingle. That's about it. There is some type of magic like that kind of creeps up like through your like it kind of starts at the base of your throat and kind of creeps up to around your mouth for a little bit and then goes away. It like all happens within the span of a second.
Is there any way to test this out that it works? Can I lie and then immediately tell you the truth?
Well, the person I saw do this ritual as a broodling, they lied, and the next day they were bifurcated on a tree stump. So,
But I mean, like, he kept the lie until he died, right? He didn't, like, say the truth immediately after.
I suppose not.
What happens if, like, you know that I'm lying, right?
I have to believe you are telling the truth. It is part of this.
You're
All
fucked,
right.
bro. You're so fucked.
Yeah, you are.
This is a cult. Part of the cult.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah. Do you? Okay. Here are the cards. I do think that they will bring ruin to you, but here you go.
All
Here are the
right.
cards.
I'm finger painting on the wall with blood. So I saw Atoq. I was like, damn, that looks fun.
Making little sons.
He had the big part of the
no,
pack.
do you know what I'm doing? I'm decorating for Soren. Like I try to remember his like emblem and like stuff. I do my best. I don't quite remember how it looks, so I'm just like kind of improvising.
Sons were better.
It's an egg shape.
It's like a sun, like a very basic like 5-year-old drawing.
You know how much
son.
money I'm gonna have to spend on this fucking airship to get it all cleaned and. Oh, boy.
I started snacking on this chick. I already forgot her name because she's just meat to me now. Her
Jesus
liver.
Christ.
I want some liver, dude. I started eating
Yeah.
it.
All right, and everybody, not Molly and Soren, give me a perception check.
Disadvantage.
I get a
I'm
nice new
snacking, so I'm
ride.
gonna fail. 9.
7.
16.
I rolled a 12.
12? Okay. So, with the 16, Alexander, you're the only one that sees this. As you guys are kind of getting done with the ritual and just taking a look around the city again, you see, you guys aren't traveling too fast now that the Nos has been burnt out. You see coming out of the sewers is a tabaxi and a very pale, like younger-ish looking individual, probably like maybe like a 16-year-old human is what he looks like.
Tabaxi. What does the tabaxi look
the
like?
fucker.
The tabaxi looks like, let me see here. It is the fucker, you are correct.
Yeah.
Tabaxi with like dark brown fur around the face and then like light brown fur permeating from the rest of its body. Kind of like a Himalayan cat type pattern. The fur is covered in like artificer garb, and you can see like they got like a magnifying glass with a headband type contraption around its head. And but yeah, it's about what you can make out from here.
Hey, Atoq, get a load of these two sneaks. I'm gonna point them out to him.
I start nibbling on this liver, and I look over and just be like, those are the vampires.
What do you suppose we should do about this? Follow them from the air?
Vampires can fly, I believe.
Yeah, but I mean, we can go invisible.
Yes. Aren't we supposed to kill this other creature, not the tabaxi?
It seems like we'd be getting in a little bit over our heads right now if we tried, but I mean, knowing where they're going might be, useful.
I'm tired. So I think understanding that they're out and about might be enough. But
All right, fair enough.
keep an eye as we go, I suppose. But
I bust out the telescope.
Oh, you bust out the telescope. You keep an eye on them as they remain in visual distance, but you don't like alter the course or anything.
so where are they? Okay, how about I'll ask this since I have my maps. Where are they coming out in the city?
They would be coming out not too far from the House of Awe itself, kind of like more in the entertainment district.
Okay, I know where they're going. All right.
So, but you do to bust out the telescope and you keep an eye on them.
Yeah,
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. Okay. So as you do, you keep an eye on them with the telescope. You kind of zoom in a little bit. You notice that as the vampire that you presume was a vampire, the pale individual, as they're walking by some of the like ever burning lights of the city, you could see some of the lights start to like flicker and some go completely out. And then as he kind of like walks away, they kind of go back on.
Do I see like him like chanting or doing anything to do that, or is it just like flickering out, just like without him doing anything?
He's just walking by.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make note of that in my head and continue onward.
Okay. All right. So as you guys continue onward, going back to the floating head, do you want to park on the roof? There's a hole you can go down on the roof.
It's gonna fit the. Oh, we park on the lift and we fly down the hole.
Yeah.
This hole's gotta be mad deep, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. The thing is,
It was just a suggestion. That's all.
I'll take my rope out and be like, "Cowabunga," you know.
Question. Is there like a place I can park and then like is there like a way to get off the roof? Is there like a ladder? Is there like
A beholder
A
runs this
window?
place. I doubt there's.
A ladder.
yeah. No, there's no actual like thing in place that would get you to the bottom safely.
How far down is it?
I mean, it's like 200 stories.
I have a question.
What the fuck?
I was picturing a much smaller inn.
Yes. What about the hole? What about the hole that Irv goes up and down from? Do we see that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Does the ship fit down that?
Oh.
Fuck. I'll park on the roof.
It's beholder size, bro. It's not ship size.
Yeah,
Well,
this motherfucker's
beholders
a
are big.
maniac.
He's cool.
I say we should park on the roof. Anyway, and yell down.
All right, I have a stupid solution to this. I take out my unending clown fucking cloth that I have. Does that work as a rope if I tie it off to something?
Yeah, you want to tie it off? You could tie it off to the ship, basically,
Yeah,
or something
and then
that's up on
I'll
this roof.
rappel down with this rope, and then I'll cut off the clown cloth as I get down. If I can do that, I have a climb speed.
I mean, normally I would be okay with this, but I am far too tired to risk my life climbing down 200 stories of rope.
Is there like a place? Is there like a place in the alley we could park this?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely park
Take
it.
off with him fucking down the rope.
I mean, do whatever you're gonna do.
Park it in an alley and cloak it. Yes, I mean it's you would know that it's much safer on the roof because
I'll
people
leave it on
can't
the
get
roof.
200 stories up.
Yeah.
I mean it's also invisible. So
I'm leaving it on the roof. I'm gonna just yell down the hole and yell Irv's name to see if he hears me.
give me a
Atoq.
performance check.
I am Atoq.
Performance, huh?
Mhm.
Man,
Disadvantage.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
18.
Ooh, okay. So you say that you kind of hear it echo off the walls, and Atoq, you're like most of the way down, and as you're about to like drop, you kind of look down to make sure you're dropping on nothing specific. You just see Irv with his big ass eye looking up at you. He's like, "Oh shit, he has a back."
Hello, Irv. I considered you when I did a blood ritual, and I didn't want to ruin your rooms, so you're welcome.
Oh, thanks. That's a fancy cloth you got there.
Yes, I stole it off of a charlatan. I'm gonna keep going down.
All right. So he kind of like moves out of the way for a second and lets you drop. He goes, "All right, let me see the rest of you do this."
Yeah, I cut the cloth off, and I just kind of sit there.
I'll climb down.
I'll do it. Wait.
All right, so
Wait.
Call him over and you climb down anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he waited for the rest of us, so I'll climb down.
Okay.
Wait.
So-
What do we do with the body? Did the talk eat it all?
I guess.
I say to liver.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have no
Yeah, you
idea.
guys
just
This-
let it rot in there.
I have no idea the state of the captain's cabin, huh?
I don't think so.
No.
I painted the main deck with blood.
Yeah, it's the main deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure. So when
Yeah,
I
so when
step
you
out,
cockpit, you would have saw all of it.
I just like stare and I'm just like, all right, be cool, bros. It's cool. It's been a long day. I just like walk over. I'll deal with this later, bros.
All right, so you guys all start climbing down. If you want to take your time, then there's no check needed. You guys can it takes a little while if you're gonna be safe about it. But yeah, everyone's like, all right. Don't really see many people make use of my hole, but hey, good job.
I'm definitely sleeping on the ship.
Stuff.
You don't come down?
The hell no.
Okay. There's Alexander coming down.
I'm good up here. I appreciate your, candor, Irv, but I'm quite tired and my legs are exhausted.
Do you want me to send some eye juice up?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
And some Githyanki or no?
You got any more of that mind flayer tentacle?
Oh,
the calamari?
Yeah.
All right.
Fresh batch. Okay.
Irv, I appreciate your hole.
Not many people do. He kind of like walks away to go get the stuff.
It's a great hole as I'm climbing down.
Just Snake Eater playing as we climb down the endless. Just like climbing down this rope.
Yeah, he comes back with the eye juice and the tentacles. He just flies past you guys, and you're all climbing down.
Oh boy.
Here you go, Alexander. Rest up, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
When I hit the bottom, can I bother Atoq and be like, "Hey, bro, I got a question for you. You have that journal that you got from the gun?
Yes.
You mind if I read through it?
Let us read it together.
All right, yeah, I'm cool with that. Sounds good to me.
Okay. I open it up. A. D.
Okay, this seems a little it seems inefficient. Like, can I borrow it for the night or something?
Sure.
All right. I'll buy you dinner.
And then what are you guys doing with like the chest of drugs?
Oh shit.
No.
I have.
You have it?
I have it. I don't know. Could I have made it down the rope with a chest of drugs?
You can, but you're gonna have to make a check to make sure you don't drop the drugs. Now you don't have to drop yourself, but you will potentially drop the drugs.
I'll leave it on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine there.
It's sick. It's gonna be a good night.
I know Alexander's gonna have a fucking wild party up there.
Do a bunch of drugs and start pulling cards.
It's just drugs and dead bodies.
And cards.
And all this
and the cards. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. He's gonna do drugs and pull the cards.
A different person.
Yeah, I just need the book. I'll leave the drugs up there.
All right. So you guys make your way down. You acquire the book, and as you get all back down, Irv's like, "Can I get any of y'all anything?"
Yeah, I'll take some food. Also, hey, Irv, do we owe you for another room tonight? I don't remember how many days we've paid.
He kind of thinks about it. I don't really remember either. So yeah, you got to pay me again.
I'll pay you for 3 days.
Okay.
How much is that?
15 gold.
All right. I pay him 20. I'll be like, yeah, I need some food too, Broham. That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, he opens his mouth. He's like, throw the gold in here.
I throw it in.
All right.
You know what? I'll do it too. I'm not gonna invite his ire. Here is 2 platinum. Just let me know if I need to re-up. I don't think I need anything past this.
And he goes, make sure to tell Alexander that's a premium charge for staying on the roof. That's a joke. Don't worry about it.
I hand him 30 gold and I'm like, I'd like 3 times the amount of food, please.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, you do have that weapon. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking
Eat a shit ton
forgot.
now. This cow.
I forgot.
I'm gonna flip him 15 gold as well for the night. I'm still in my changeling form though.
Ooh,
I don't.
He's like, you know what? We don't get too many of you guys. This is you gotta. Because I see the mannerisms. You're Dala Brakka, right?
Oh, good catch there, bud.
Yes. These eyes see everything, and he just kind of like immediately focuses all the eye stalks on you.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. It's terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you should probably turn into somebody, like Bordy or somebody, before we go inside and other people see you.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that. Can I just do it in front of him, in front of Irv?
Yeah.
He's a beholder. He can see. He's got true sight or something, I'm sure. He doesn't care.
Irv is a smart cookie.
Yeah, I'd imagine you already knew what I was from the get-go. But, I'm a fan of the food and the stock, so, we're chilling.
That's what I'm talking about. I always like you, bro. You got to perform here one day, man. What the fuck?
I'm about it. I flip him 5 gold.
I'm gonna pay you when you perform, but thanks.
Oh, hey.
That's for the food, big fella.
Hey, Irv, I've got a invisible ship parked on the roof. Is that a problem?
No.
That's why we climbed down. Yeah, all right. Just thought I'd point that out.
Yes. Thanks for letting me know, but no problem.
All right, you're the best. I gotta just say.
Hey, you guys, good business. You guys seem formidable enough to keep coming back here. A lot of the time, people that come here on the run, they don't make it much longer after they leave. So, returning patrons is nice.
Yeah, we usually kill more people than we get killed so far, for sure.
I assume the rest. I assume the rest are on the ceiling.
Yeah. I look up.
Well, these are the ones that pissed me off.
The rest, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I noticed you have no changelings up there. I look at.
You're right. I should complete my collection, but Dala's too cool. I'm not gonna do it to Dala.
Damn, Skippy.
That was
Nice
humor.
try.
All right. Yeah. Besides that, I'm just gonna go to the counter and start reading the book while we wait for food.
Okay.
I'm going to my fucking room because I'm full. I'm going to read through this random book I got. I got another book. It just says random book. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on here.
Okay.
I'm also going to identify my dagger because I didn't.
Okay. So you identify the dagger. You start reading the book. We'll come back to that book in a minute. The rest of you are waiting for the food. And you are going through the ledger that you borrowed from Atoq, correct?
Yeah.
So as you begin to read it, there are 5 specific people that seem to jump out at you in terms of contacts. They are listed as follows.
Where's my gun?
First one is... What's up?
All right, hold on. Go for it.
Okay. So the first person you come across is called Boomslang.
Oh boy.
Boomslang. From what you can gather, they seem to be a person that is specializing in getting people from the astral sea. Give me a Arcana check on the astral sea.
Disadvantage. Oh, my first bad roll. 4.
Okay, there must be some type of body of water you never heard of.
Yeah, it's an ocean.
Yeah, so that's that first person. There's a person named Sidewinder.
Yep.
Who specializes in getting people from the Feywild.
That's the motherfucker. All right.
There is a person named Amethyst Anolis that seems to be an Underdark contact.
I thought these were all going to be snake themed. I've been lied to.
To the first 2 were, but they're not all. I'm sorry. Boomslang is a snake. That was a cool name. I was looking for snake names. There's another one called Voro. That seems to be a deep sea contact.
Voro. Tight.
Voro.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And the last one is Slice God. God GAWD. That seems to be a main material plane contact.
Okay.
What was the third one? I'm sorry.
Amethyst Anolis. I'll put the spelling in the thing.
Cool. Have I heard of any of these names before?
Give me a history check.
All right, disadvantage. I should have done this in the morning. Double natural 20.
Okay.
Not for a 20.
For a total of 20. Okay.
Yes.
So you would have heard of whispers in your time in the Feywild of this Sidewinder person specifically. They are an Eladrin that often poses as a regular elf. That does specialize in bounty hunting, one of the premier bounty hunters in the Feywild. And you definitely know this person. It doesn't have much of a code. Can be bought very much so. Not easy to buy them because they are very successful and have plenty of money themselves. But they are a dangerous fella, and they are definitely like the premier hunter of people in the Feywild, of creatures in the Feywild.
Okay. It's good to know. Does anything else stand out in the ledger?
There's like exploits, like certain missions that they've accomplished that you can like kind of gather, like they've done different things, and that's kind of how you kind of gather in the first place what they specialize in. You can see that Voro has brought different type of sea folk to them, have kind of initiated different things, and I think with your 20 and everything, and you spend time reading this, I think you can gather the race of everything. So Voro is a Triton, one of the deep sea type people. Amethyst Anolist is a Mind Flayer Arcanist, who is kind of been shunned by regular Mind Flayer society. Boomslang is a Githyanki. And Slice God, from what you can tell, seems to be an expert at disguise and kind of infantry. And I mean, with your time in Variety and with your time with Dala Brakka, they sound like a changeling.
Okay. So from my understanding, all of these people are just like human or like creatures. They just gather them and bring them to the gun for whatever reason.
Yeah, they've basically been used to act as mercenaries or people to recruit of specialized warriors for the gun. Yes.
Okay.
Is this? I guess I'm asking on his behalf, but like, is this like a they're looking for people to hire specifically, or is this more like a slavery thing in regards to like Variety?
It seems like
a
both.
changeling guy.
Okay.
Both. All right.
Yeah. But these 5 specific people, they don't seem to be like they're not acting as slaves. They are straight up like contacts that the gun respects and won't really fuck with on a combative level. Like they are more collaborators.
I more meant like the people they are finding.
Yes, both for sure.
Is there any last 2 things about this? Is there any info about where Sidewinder is? And also, do I see note of my own capture in here and who was captured with me?
Yes, you would definitely notice that. It doesn't seem like the gun specifically commissioned him to capture you. It was actually to capture the other person that was with you that you see detailed out. The other person is also like an elf warrior, definitely like more experienced than you at the time and more specializing in magic, kind of like a wild soul sorcerer. But they do mark you down as like a person that was along with him, and there doesn't seem to be any future meetings for Sidewinder at the moment, but you do see also gathering everything from these names that there is like a marking that indicates that they all have sending stones that the gun has that would specifically go to these people specifically. So you don't have the sending stones, but you know these things exist.
Fucking Marissa's dead. Okay. Cool. I will.
For now.
Wow.
And the only like meeting that's on the docket that's supposed to be coming up in the future is with Amethyst and Anolist in the Underdark, and it's at a place called 1 second here. It's at a like a mercenary outpost in the Underdark. 1 second, I forgot the name of it. It is called. Uno momento here. It is called Mantol Dareth.
Okay.
That is where the meeting is going to take place, and I'll put it in the chat. There you go.
If we go to another place, no fucking sun. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
You'll be fine.
Let's go to a place with the sun.
You fucked up my airship. But fuck you.
I didn't fuck it up. I improved it.
So dirty. Okay. All right, so that's what I gather from the ledger.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing that I want to do by the end of the day is get the food, and then I want to craft a sword if I can, a short sword.
You want to craft just like a regular short sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can get started on that. I think if you go to sleep a little bit later, you can get it done. It will take you a little bit of time, but not too long.
Okay. I'll make it a dagger, actually,
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah, there you can get done relatively quickly.
Okay, cool.
So you go back to your room, kind of lay out the forge, kind of resize it for the room, and go ahead and make it the dagger. That's fine, no rolls necessary. What does everybody else want to do in the meantime?
I'm reading that book.
Oh yeah, you're reading that book. Okay. What about Minoscus, Dala, and Alexander?
Is
waiting
it
for food, really?
Hmm?
Go ahead, Tanman.
Oh, okay. So we're just waiting for the food right now, or are we trying?
Yeah,
decide for the
I
rest
mean,
of
you
the
can
night?
you can tell me like decide for the rest of the night.
Okay, if it's pretty late, then I'll just adjourn to my room and just attune to the other weapon, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You go ahead and eat your 3 portions of calamari and get the Yankee thighs and everything that he brings out to you, and you go in and attune to that. Dala, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I don't remember who got what in that little looting phase of destroying the machine.
I mean, I can tell. What are you thinking that you got?
I don't thinking that I got because I was so concerned about
You
being
didn't get
dead.
anything?
Oh, so what item are you thinking of? Because I can tell you who has it. I guess.
I don't know what the items were because I was fucking.
Oh, there's
Okay,
2
so
weapons that Minoscus has.
Yeah.
I have a dagger.
Oh shit!
Soren has 1 weapon.
He has the Sun
Did he?
Forger.
Yeah, he has a Sun Forge.
Oh, then you have the other weapon. Minoscus. You have
But-
You have
I've
2.
both.
There's 2 things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Piercer and Shatter Spike.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
3 weapons. There's 4
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 weapons.
Okay, shit. All right,
Yeah, I got the warhammer,
And then
Yeah.
there's the deck of many things.
and also there's
That's
I
Well, we're
have
s-
2 scales. I have the
Mhm.
2 Ouroboros scales, which I was gonna have him look at.
And the deck,
only
only me and Honzo really know about it, and I guess Minoscus.
I know about it.
I
Soren knows
saw
about
you guys talk about it, so
Everyone but Jared.
Yeah, so I was the only one that was concerned with Ugo, and fucking Alexander's still on the airship, right?
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
worry, you have the coin now. You have the coin.
Yeah. I mean, all I can do is really just chill at the inn and eat my food, and what I'm gonna do for the night is just go to sleep. Essentially, so that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Real quick, what? Because I think we reflavored the Piercer and the Shatter Spike. What kind of weapons were they again?
Yeah, I forgot what I believe the Piercer, the one with the food, I believe was reflavored to a great axe, and then the other one is it's like long sword and warhammer variation.
Okay, Great Axe and Warhammer. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a
Mhm.
1d8 one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Spike, Warhammer. Okay.
Indeed. Okay. So there we have taken care of that. You are reading a book. It seems to just be a fictional book where it's kind of like a story about a gangster that has to take out like his boss's wife to have a good time, and then she accidentally does a bunch of drugs, and he has to put an adrenaline needle in her to make sure that she doesn't die.
They don't have fiction where I'm from, so I assume this is a clue. And I'm taking notes, and I'm just like, they perform a ritual dance, and I trying
Everybody-
to figure out what's going on. It's written all backwards and shit. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
keep track, and I'm ripping out pages and putting them in the correct order. And
Everybody's got a poster of this story. You're like, how does everybody know?
that's what I do. I'm assembling these notes.
Okay. All right, and then Alexander, what are you doing on the ship?
I am still going through that ledger, like fucking taking notes on who owes what to whom.
Mhm.
Like total gold amounts that exchange hands with what people, like if I notice any big names like on the council or anything like that.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the council has too much has any info here, but you do find a couple of names that you might recognize. One of them being Rackjack. I don't know if you probably have heard of Rackjacks, considering he came in and interrupted your sleep with trying to hire Dala Brakka. He
Yep.
seems to be indebted for a bit of money. Ricky, the newspaper fella, seems to be indebted for a little bit of money. Mari seems to be indebted for a little bit of money. And the Asimar that was part of the feature from the theater seems to be indebted for a lot of money.
Okay, and this whole time, like I'm like single hand like shuffling the deck in my hand if I like that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
do
like flipping the cards. I'm just like shuffling them with one hand.
Yeah, and like being in contact with the cards, you kind of start absorbing some of how it worked, and you would know that you wouldn't even be able to draw from them until you declare how many cards you're going to draw in the first place. So you can like shuffle them freely, and nothing happens.
All right. And before I go to bed, I'll declare I'm drawing one card.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Give me a D15 roll if
You're
you
a
will, so please.
motherfucker.
Good luck. Jeffrey.
I told him.
He's gonna turn into a fucking frog.
Told him the truth.
And two.
2?
I was gonna have a talk with him.
Okay.
You have
So as you pull the card, you can see on the bottom where the text of the card appears. It says "Rising Star." On this card, there's an image of a light-skinned man in a clean black polo shirt and business pants. Fashionable, but nothing flashy. Nice haircut. His hands are both up, and he seems to be conjuring a purple-tinted mirror. And the reflection of the mirror is a humanoid of brown skin, white hair, and a diamond on his forehead. His body is muscular and quite exposed, as he only wears a hammock. Increase one of your ability scores by 2.
That is fantastic. All right. This
Holy
deck
shit.
is so sick. All right.
What the fuck?
The score
drawing
can
another one.
exceed. The score can exceed 20, but cannot exceed 24.
Why didn't I get this next time? Fuck. All right. So dexterity will be 20.
This is next
Oh
time.
man.
So let me cross this out.
Good old Nemo card, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That shit
The
was
old
sick.
Rising Star. I was there.
Yeah, the Rising Star.
I was on that podcast.
How do I edit my character sheet? So this day couldn't have gone better.
My ship.
got the banana hammock, man.
That's a great question. If I if I drew to destroy all magic items, would the ship go?
So
You're not attuned to it. It's not yours.
That would be sick. Not gonna lie.
You guys are all horrible people, you know that?
I'm not horrible. I told him not to draw cards.
I took
Humble yourself
your
before God.
suggestion under advisement. Yeah, I mean that's it. I'll go to bed for the night.
Okay. So you all go to bed for the night.
Hey kids, God's cool.
It's true.
I bet.
As you all awake the next day, as you all awake in your individual rooms and as well as on the roof to you, Alexander, there seems to be a small, like, flickering of arcane energy, kind of like a ripple, like a tear almost, that you can go into. That's just all present in your rooms.
In my room?
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah. This is after. This is when you wake up.
Okay.
You can all.
Hey, no more exhaustion.
No, Josh.
It requires food and drink. I don't know that.
Yes.
Well,
Can I divine sense it?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an individual or creature of any kind.
Okay.
As I was chastising Castiel on not teaching me Solar Blade very well, I'm going to just be like, it is time. Solar Bolt. Right. And I Solar Bolt it. Firebolt. I have a Firebolt.
Yeah, you solar bolt it. So you do that, and it hits this like tear, but nothing happens.
It does not work.
I like shuffle the cards in my hand, and then hold on, and then
You fucking bitch.
I actually
I
Can I
poke
make
I poke the opening, whatever it is.
All right, so as you poke it, your finger kind of goes through the opening.
Does it feel hot on the other side? Cold? Does my finger like get sliced off?
No, it doesn't get sliced off or anything. It feels like absolute beautiful weather on the other side.
When I wake up and I see this and I don't sense anything bad about it, I grab my scimitar and I march right towards it.
Oh my god!
Just walk.
I'm getting out into the hallway, and
So
yeah.
as you open the door from your room to like go outside the hallway, there seems to be like a older like butler type gentleman just standing there. And he goes, "Can you go through the door, please?" And he points to there.
Your demographic does not have a good track record in my presence, so I would quickly explain yourself.
He goes, "I am from the Council of Night and I'd like a meeting with you and your party."
Ah, the government.
Indeed.
I pickpocket him.
I walk out. And stand
Give me a sleight of hand check.
As I turn around and like I brandish my tail, I go and pickpocket him. Sleight of hand, 21.
The classic tail pickpocket.
Mm-hmm.
As you reach for to grab something, your hand just goes right through him. Shit.
smoked.
I like to detect magic.
Okay, you detect a magic on this little tear in your room. Let me see here, and you do detect the magic here of conjuration. Conjuration.
I'm taking my dagger out and I'll go through this portal thing, and I'm gonna be dodging as I go through and alert. And if anything comes at me, I'm stabbing it in the fucking eye.
Okay.
Yeah, same idea. I'm gonna have an axe out ready. I didn't see the butler, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm slowly peering in.
Yeah, you only see this butler if you walk out of your room or try to.
I'm more curious about this rift, so I'll wait. I'll just go through it.
Okay.
I'm walking out of my room. The hell is this?
And you see the same butler in your like doorway blocking you. And please go through the door.
Who are you?
I am from the Council of Knights. They would like a meeting with you and your party.
Who's the they?
The Council of Knights is the governing body that runs the city.
I'm gonna slam the door. Well, actually, before I do that, hey, is anyone else awake? This is creepy old guy.
I'm already in.
Yeah, I already did it.
I went in.
I'm just
And he goes,
listening.
the rest of your party is already in. Just waiting on you, my friend.
Say less. Slam the door and I walk in.
And Alexander, you go into.
Do I see anybody up here with me?
No, not at the moment.
Man, I really don't trust this thing. I'll see if I can like sneak an eyeball in there.
All right, give me a perception check.
13.
So you kind of peer in. From what you can see, it seems to be like a beautiful, like just a long grass field. And again, the sun's out, the weather is very nice. It looks very uncomfortable.
This shit is gonna turn into like the fucking seven hells if I go through it. Boy,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll start walking away from it.
Okay. Where do you walk?
I'm gonna try and fucking. Is the rope still there that goes down to Irv's fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start climbing down.
Okay, so as you like go look down the hole, the butler is just like standing there, like on like one of the sides of the holes, defying gravity. He's just like, please go through the door.
Door? I didn't see any door. What are you talking about?
The tear in reality there.
I mean, tear in reality. Where is it taking me?
It is taking you to a meeting place with the Council of Night.
Insight check him.
Hit it.
Fucking 12.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be telling the truth.
All right. I mean, I'll start climbing my way back up, and I'll fucking make my way downtown.
All right, so as everybody goes through their separate tears in reality into whatever this may lead you, let's all take our quick break here on Magic Pixel, shall we?
Oh, we're dead.
Thanks
This
for
is the
coming,
fake
chat room.
sun.
You guys are all
Fake
cowards,
sun.
by the way. I was like, all right, I'll go fuck somebody up. Let me fight.
I was just afraid it was like some other like evocation or something. It just incinerates me as soon as I jump.
We
Yeah,
get ambushed. I'm
Bravado's-
drawing the whole deck.
Bravado's the cousin of
15.
stupidity.
How's this for an ambush? Who's ambushed now?
All right,
I'm
we'll
out
got
of
a
there.
couple minutes, chat. All right, you guys all good?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, from our little break-a-rooney. We all stepped into the plains of Elysium.
No.
You guys did step into somewhere, and that's somewhere you did step into, again, as Elder saw a little bit by peeking in, is a beautiful, like, grassy field. And Atoq, you feel the warmth of the sun on your scales for the first time. And
Is this real sun?
give me an Arcana check.
Insight check the sun.
I already
You better not
forgot. I was
bask
gonna
in
cast
fake
guidance,
sun,
but
dude.
no.
Your mom's gonna be pissed.
14.
14. It seems like a conjured sun. Doesn't seem
Yeah,
like
I look up and think the words mother, then I just realize. And I just fucking spit on the ground. And who's near me? Because I'm pissed.
You guys kind of all jut out into your separate spaces, probably about 10 feet away from each other in a line that's all like parallel.
Another blasphemy is committed upon my personage.
Personage.
What are you talking about, bro?
Little
What's got you all turned?
lizardnage. Look at it. Look at it.
I stare directly.
I. All right, that was good. I didn't. mean to-
You told them to.
He would do well in the temples.
Bro, he's loyal, man. That's good.
And in the middle of this beautiful grassy field is a cobblestone path leading to a gigantic, beautiful mansion of like alabaster and gold and all kinds of just beautiful enhancements.
Are there anyone? Is there anyone near us?
Nope.
Do I sense anyone looking at me besides my party?
Give me an insight check.
8.
8? No.
Okay.
All right, I just shoulder the weapon. Like, I got it ready, but I'm just like kind of putting it up on my shoulder, and I just start walking down the path.
I say, Soren, give me that book back.
Oh yeah, I flip it to him.
I grab it. I am gonna be curt this morning as I have to deal with this abomination. Let's look at the sun.
Yeah, the only
Is
real
Minoscus still
sun.
looking at it?
The only real sun's right here, bro, ham, and I just point at the logo on my chest.
No.
Shooting the finger guns. All right, hey, thanks for the book, by the way. And I just start walking.
All right, so you guys all walk towards this mansion, and it leads you to a giant set of double doors that are very ornate and decorated. Do you want to open them?
I have an important question. Do I detect any magical warding or similar to
Holy
like
shit.
Feywild? Like anything similar to like the way the Feywild is warded as like a magical plane separate from the material plane?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
I think I still have detect magic too, by the way.
6.
Okay. You still just pick up Conjuration.
Okay, got it.
6.
This whole place is just giving you Conjuration vibes. No, there doesn't seem to be any magical warding in
One day,
place.
Sajam.
I've never rolled above a 10 on any of. I've asked this in 7 campaigns.
4 years.
Fucking. Is this magic? The most obviously magical thing ever? No.
No. Good.
All right, sure. I just shrug.
Okay. So as whoever opens the door, just
I'll
one
do
of
it.
you, as you all open the door, you are immediately jutted to a balcony in this mansion. And this balcony is very large, and at the center of it is a beautiful marble table, and sitting around the table are 7 individuals. You can see a furbolg that kind of is like dressed and has the vibe given off of like a hippie type. He seems like a druid. You see a goblin that's dressed very fancily. He's got all kinds of gold and jewelry and a little top hat on, and he just looks like the most expensive person in the room. You see a halfling, a female halfling that is just going to town on like 3 plates of food, like Minoscus. This is goals for you. Like she is going in on this food. A female half elf that is very put together, very composed. Definitely the one that doesn't seem to be giving off any type of like not trying to hint towards her mood at all. You see a Loxodon, an elephant man. Might be your first Loxodon that you guys have seen. That is dressed. Yeah, that's true. That's dressed in like fanciful robes. Not quite as fancy as the goblin, but definitely has like an entertainer kind of vibe to him, like an artist type vibe to him. You see a human that is dressed in dark colors, dark leathers. That seems to be like kind of composing himself and like looking at you pretty shadily. And then there is a drow that is dressed in wizard robes, and she also seems to be kind of reserving judgment. And the female half elf that is kind of the most composed one that sits at the head of the table. She goes, "Welcome. Finally, good to make your acquaintance, considering everything that you've done in the City of Stars so far."
Is all the magic chicanery really necessary?
I mean, can you think of a better place to hold meetings?
Anywhere in existence.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it would be preferable.
With all the eyes and the magic in the world, I don't think that's very preferable at all.
I mean, you could put up some simple warding as opposed to, pulling us here and there and blinding lights and opening doors. I mean, come on now.
To be fair, in my experience, this is pretty normal elf shit, so not that weird.
You're from the Feywild.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Elf shit. Is there another word for elves? Common,
I mean,
bro?
there are elves here that don't do such things all the time.
Man, what the fuck, guys?
What?
I'm just waking up, so I'm a little cranky.
Oh. Hey man.
She goes, "Well, let's start with introductions." She goes, "I am Leah." She goes, and she gestures to the furball. She goes, "This is Bro."
That was the half elf, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The furbolg's name is
She goes,
Bro.
Bro, BROE.
Bro.
An official furball name from the furball section of the race thing.
I definitely say bro and shoot him the finger guns. Yeah.
She gestures towards the goblin. She goes, "This is Mr. Krobs." And he goes, "Arr, arr, arr." He goes, "This is Ida," and she points to the halfling that's just been going in on this food. She goes, "This is Bruges," to the Loxodon, the entertainer Loxodon. Gestures to the human. She goes, "This is Sebni," and then to the drow magician, she says, "Navara."
Okay. Got it.
She goes, "And we collectively make up the Council of Knights, and all of you are."
Alex.
Soren.
Minoscus.
Atoq, a disciple of Mother, the son that you lock from your gates and deny from your people.
All right, it's a little heavy to start off, but noted. And Mr. Krobs kind of pipes up. He goes, "I like to think of them as the guys that fucked up my whole plan with the Merchants Guild. What the fuck, man?"
Was your plan not to kill all of them? Because, yeah, we handled that. It was pretty
they fucking worked for me, man.
Oh,
I mean, they
you
wanted
must be
us
very
dead,
competent.
so I mean, somebody had to go.
They want all kinds of people dead. Now it's up to you. Y'all gonna and then the half elf goes, calm, Mr. Krabs, calm down. We'll get to that.
I take my knife out.
Yeah, I got the scimitar. I'm like, hey, bro, look. To be fair, like you said, they wanted to murder us. We just murdered them. That's all fair in life, and bro.
Life and murder. Yeah, you're just fucking up my plans. And just goes, Mr. Krabs, please, some decorum. And Mr. Krabs kind of sits back down. I'm
Hey,
not happy about the situation.
Might want to calm your little snot buddy down.
I'll show you a snot, buddy. Bro is just like, hey, man, chill out, brother.
I just shoot
Take
him
some
the
of
finger
this.
guns.
Furbolgs are the best.
Man's a
And
big
Furball
booger.
My
just
man.
starts rubbing him on his back. It's like, calm down, man. It's not a big deal. And Lee goes, well, it is a little bit of a big deal, bro. You've kind of upset the order of things here in the City of Stars, considering you have dismantled the entirety of the Merchants Guild, and you kind of, upended one of the businesses that happened in the sub-city. This may look like a lawless city, and for the most part, it honestly is. But when you upset the ecology of it as much as you all have, then we have to at least meet with you and hopefully get some things in order.
Are you upset over the murder of 3 gangsters, as well as a disruption of a slave house?
Yeah, from our perspective, those guys seemed like they were up to no good, and slavery is, probably not the best thing to have going down in the sewers.
Indeed, but we don't really like to police our individuals and their enterprises as much as some
Okay.
of the other governing bodies. So, because of this, we need you all to take some responsibility for your actions. Now, we don't want to throw you in the brig or anything like that. We are more than open to working with you going forward. And where we need to start is replacing the auction that was supposed to take place, as you all have kind of destroyed the Merchants Guild and have done with whatever it is you do that they have planning, or that they were planning to kind of auction off. We have decided to replace it with a premiere presentation to still, bring eyes to the City of Stars and make sure that the people that have actually come from different nations still find themselves having a good time. So you may have heard of Glamour, one of our premier artists in the city. They are performing at the show, but we would all like you all to perform at the show as well.
If I'm to understand this correctly, you are a governing body that does not enforce laws, yet you are enforcing a ultimatum on us.
Precisely.
I see you all have the brain of snot.
I see. Okay. Well, if you're going to make another comment like that, please do.
Okay, I just have a little
I'll
question.
blow this whole
first.
place up. Said I'll blow this whole place up.
Okay, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah,
Oh,
go
shit.
for it, buddy. I don't give a fuck.
Imagine your brain's snot.
Shit.
working.
10.
10. All right, you fail.
You have died on the spot.
And you take 33 cold damage.
I'm done.
And Nivara
You're down?
casts cold on you specifically. She seems to be able to kind of harness it to the point where it affects you.
Is he down?
Yes.
Did you get your long rest?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
have much health.
Hey, I have no fucking health. Newsflash.
Oh, sorry, man.
Seeing
I
that,
didn't know it was that low. I thought you had 40.
I have 10 con.
seeing that, I backhand him, lay of hand, 1 point, back to life.
She goes, again, we are trying to collaborate here, but if you continue to show us disrespect, Nivara will handle it.
Hey, look, I got a question. I can't juggle. I'm not a clown. What kind of performance you want?
We don't really give a shit, as long as the people are entertained.
And if they're not,
I mean, did you just see what happened to your friend?
I mean, like, we could try to entertain. I'm just saying.
This is a lot of pressure on you, especially there, buddy. You gotta really step up. All right, for sure.
You seem like the charismatic fellow of the group.
I just
So I'm
don't wanna...
sure you specifically will think of something.
He specifically, he's the charismatic one. He's got this for sure.
Yes. Cool. So if we can continue civilly now, a talk.
Hey, do you have question? I know this performance is important, but like, don't you just have someone that needs to be murdered instead?
So we will get to that.
Okay.
Not exactly murdered, but there are assignments that Mr. Krobs, obviously you can see he's very upset, would like you to take care of, as well as Sebni. Sebni has an issue that needs your expertise, really, or not your expertise, but your history with the individual. So just to let you know, the show is going down tomorrow, where the auction would normally take place in the Sky Emporium. Please show up around, 10 a.m. Let us know when you want to go down, what you want to do, and that should be fine.
Will you
that will
be in
happen.
attendance?
No, definitely not. Mr. Krobs, if you want to take it from here, again, please be civilly. I don't want to Nivara. We have to treat them fairly. And then Mr. Krobs goes, all right, motherfuckers, I need some debts collected. And usually the Merchants Guild were going to do it, but now they're gone. So how about you guys do it?
No.
What kind of debts? How many debts you got?
Well, we can start out with just a few. Specifically, if you want to handle my biggest problem, it'd be the Asimar that started that feature from the theater. They borrowed all the money to make the theater from me, didn't make a dime. Now they need to pay me back.
So let me get this straight. We got a performance. We're gonna handle the debt from the Asimar. Two boxes. Yes. We got this. All right. What else?
2 boxes. Okay. So if you're willing to take that job on, then we could forget about the small timers. I could find somebody else for the small timers. But now,
when you say you want the debt paid, does that mean we can kill them and it's even? Or
no. Don't kill them.
This is gonna be harder than I thought. All right, for sure.
Don't kill them. If they don't want to do anything, you could use force, but don't make it lethal. All right. Knock them out. Bring them to me. I'll get the money. All right.
Well, you gotta just tell us where to bring them. Sure. All right.
All right, that's fine. We can sort that out later. Sebni, and the human kind of leans forward a little bit. He goes, I know that you all have had dealings with a Caius regime officer.
Oh yeah. What's his name again?
I don't remember him. I'm the only one that probably doesn't. I had almost no interaction with him.
Yeah, I didn't either.
We've met him a handful of times. He's the guy that kept popping up every
Dennis
day.
was you.
The gun guy. The guy when we.
I don't know if you guys have ever even found out his name.
He told me a name at the bar, but I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot his name also.
He goes, well, I don't like the Caius regime. None of us like the Caius regime poking around the City of Stars, and they've been doing it a little bit too much. So I would like you all to kind of get in good standing with this officer and perhaps find out about any projects that the Caius regime has going on, or if you know about any projects right now, I'd love to know.
I thought they were working with you guys.
Don't you guys have eyes everywhere? I mean, you've been keeping tabs on us. Why don't you just do it yourself?
And he kind of looks at Nivara, and he looks back at all of you. You're not the ones that are supposed to be asking questions here.
We're just trying to understand, like, the, bigger picture of the task, you know what I'm saying? Helps to ask the right questions.
That doesn't really help you understand the bigger picture of the task.
I mean, it usually does for me, but all right, we could just be like, hey, what's up? What's Caius regime doing? They got cool policies about healthcare?
I mean, if you're suspicious about the activities, then nothing is going to happen. I thought you would handle it with some finesse.
No, I just murder people. I don't know if you've noticed. That's mostly me.
What exactly about anything we've done has been very finesseful?
Nothing to this point. That's why it's going to be an interesting test.
Sure.
Why would you assume it was going to be with finesse then?
Because we are forcing you to do it with finesse.
Half breed. I look at Leah.
She snaps her fingers immediately, and I need you to make another saving throw.
My dad.
Might die.
You could
12.
die.
If it's a con.
Okay. Give me a second here.
He might die.
Let's see.
You have no HP.
No. Okay.
Is it Graham, by the
Take
way?
27 cold damage.
I'm alive.
Barely. alive. Is it Graham, by the way, the cast regime officer? Is that him?
No.
No,
No, it's someone else. Okay.
he was. Graham
That
was,
was the other guy.
working with
It's-
the other guy.
It's Peter.
Is it Peter?
No.
Peter Parker?
I just see this, I just see this blast of cold just destroy him, and I'm like, hey, I'm also half, so that was offensive to me as well. I can appreciate that, and I drop another point of lay on hands on him.
In my head, I
He's
think
got to be running out.
I think fucking
You idiot.
This is good battle prep. We're not fighting yet.
in my
Does he
head,
get-
I
does he-
think you
does he get
stupid
experience
fucking
for this?
clowns. And do I get any reaction out of any of them?
No.
Show my
I stand
card
up
trick.
and just be like, I was gonna ask, how do we contact you? How do we get to this place?
I get to this place and she slides a sending stone across the table. He goes, that would be one of our lines.
Okay, I take it.
Ooh, I have one of those. And I just weirdly just show Shavas.
He goes, very well, good stuff. Who does that go to?
I pipe up.
He's not.
That's
He's not words are
I
not.
try and whisper to him and say, Joe.
Joe.
Joe who?
Do it.
Do you whisper it? Wait, do you whisper to me?
I
did.
I
I say
whispered to you.
mama. No.
Okay. Mama?
Naivar, you can see she's going to cast the spell again, and Leah's like, no.
Wait.
He got me. I should have accepted.
Also, that, from my understanding, that's also technically correct. Now that I think about it, bros.
Wait, does it actually go to your mother?
Mom?
You say that into the phone.
Yeah, I do.
And Shava goes, I'm not your mom. Stop calling me that, Minoscus.
Guess not. Put it back away.
Yeah, Leah was very confused. Well, regardless, I got. I can't be mad at them for that. So, now, can we work together going forward? If you can prove that you are willing to handle these situations, then I think you could move on up and do great things in the city.
Oh, I think we just kind of want to do this and then, go handle what we got to do, if that makes sense.
All right, that's fair too.
Yeah. All right. Glad we got it straight. So that's the exit that way?
The exit is as you found it, and as she says that, you guys are all back at the front door.
Oh.
All right. Well, seems like we got some stuff to do or we die. Hey, you guys want to leave now? Let's skedaddle. Start walking down the
Let's get
path.
fuck out of here.
Okay, so you guys all go back through the tears in reality.
Yeah.
And you guys all end up back where you actually came in, so all of your separate rooms and Alexander on the roof.
Okay. I'll step out into the hall and I'll go downstairs.
I step out, just fucked up, and I say, I have a plan.
I don't know if you guys know this. I could just skedaddle. I didn't even tell him who I was.
I grab him like, hey, bro, we need your area of expertise for this performance. Because if we don't get it done, we're all going to probably die, so.
I'm just
Hey.
a little boy to them.
Yeah, well, to me, I know who you are, and we need your help, bro. Stick around. One performance.
Tag
For
him.
now. You put an ankle on me?
Yeah.
Or the ankle bracelet thing on me? Anklet, I guess.
I'd
One
have been
good
sick if I took
performance. That's all we need, bro.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, what's the plan?
I'm going to give this sending stone to the Caius regime.
I'm not there, but you can hear me nodding vigorously upstairs.
I'm just like, well, why? Like, does that help us?
Opposite, but I do not like these people.
I don't like them either, but like, why would we just get it done with and move on?
A debt? A debt for what?
For them trying to kill us.
It's not really like a debt. It's more like a threat. That's the other one.
Okay. Let's leave their
How about we
city.
just-
This place is horrible. I do not like it. Let us get your egg. Let me get my relic. And let us leave.
Oh, we just kill these motherfuckers.
don't
You
think
were
that's
not
possible.
leaping to
Just
my
go
aid
one
3 seconds ago. I doubt.
This man just got blasted twice. And he
He
just
just
stood there.
watched
He's like,
it.
let's kill him.
Yeah, he was gonna take 2 fools.
I'm
Those
just
are
like,
puss.
look from my perspective. It
Maybe he should've
seems
been
Shards of glass out of my fucking eye.
You shouldn't have been standing there.
look, guys. From my perspective, this seems easy peasy to just knock out, and then we could leave whatever we want.
It's when you bait a fish, it's always another line.
I've never been fishing, but all right, I believe you.
What does that mean?
One thing leads to another, and we are slaves.
I agree with that one.
Well, I feel like, bro, if we handle it, doesn't work out, they're weird about it, we just leave. We just leave then. We can leave then, we can leave now, I guess. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, just,
Sorry, what was that?
that was my response.
Also,
That was my actual
Reading?
response.
Okay.
hey, we should go get
No.
Alexander probably. Walk to
Alexander, while you're on the roof, give me a perception check.
Should probably climb up.
21.
21. Okay. You see the 4 Aarakocra of the Wind Dukes keeping an eye on you,
Oh,
about a couple 100 feet away.
I'm getting really pissed.
Draw
I
another
draw
card.
a card.
From the deck? Yes. Okay. Give me another D15.
Come on, man.
I need to heal. Fucking.
If you get a 2, roll again.
7.
Uh-oh.
Why? Uh-oh.
I hate you so much.
Seven's usually lucky, but I feel like something's gonna be.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Okay. So you see on the card, there's no text on this card, and it is only an image of a person in a dark, like hooded, like leather armor, basically, and that's it. And then the card vanishes.
All right.
I know.
We're dead.
I know.
That's what you get.
I look at Dalrock and be like, "May I have a heal?"
May you?
I used your diction, so yes.
And the rest of you are downstairs, right?
Yeah, I'm going to climb up to my ship.
I think
So-
it's better. I'll go up to the ship too. Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are like downstairs and getting ready to go up to the ship, you see Irv like all of a sudden get real pissed. And he like looks around and he turns towards you guys. Hey, where's Alexander at?
I think he's on the roof, bro.
Oh, really? Make
Oh,
sure
no.
his ass never comes back here.
Oh no.
What'd he do, bud?
You're mother welcome, though.
Oh,
he's flashed.
hey,
Okay, thank you.
hey, Irv, what did he do? Because I don't want to ever do what he did.
He just pisses me off.
Oh, you hate him to your core. Like, I understand.
And then he just fires an eye stalk at a random patron.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen, I got a question.
Dala, heal me. Heal me from
What if we brought him in as our slave? Does that count as anything? You know, because he'll be like.
You bring him in here, and he ends up on the roof.
Dala.
He
Ooh.
zaps another person.
I heal myself.
I shoot.
I'm gonna heal you. I was waiting for the conversation to end.
This
Oh,
motherfucker's
you're
blasting motherfuckers. I'm healing myself.
All right.
I shoot Irv the finger
5.
guns, and I start heading up. I'm going up to the ship.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
Can I climb the rope?
Yeah, you guys can climb up. No checks necessary.
Yeah, I'll climb that.
I
I
climb
get
the
to the
rope,
top.
and once Dala gets up, I start to retrieve the rope. Just be like, well,
I look
It was
at
a good run.
I just look at Alexander and I go, bro, what did you do, man? Irv hates your guts. He started killing people.
Whoa. What?
He started.
Yeah, he fucking hates you, man.
He said, "Don't." I just hate him for like an intent. He didn't even give us a reason. He was just like, "I hate him."
What? Last night?
No, literally like seconds ago. He was really cool with you last night. Like within 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I mean, don't worry about it.
Wait a minute. I hate him.
Wait a minute.
Inside check.
I'm also inside checking.
Mother, what is he talking about?
I point.
Test guidance.
I'll inside check too.
23.
23. Okay.
11.
19.
So you know something's up there, Atoq, for sure.
I rolled a natural 1. I know nothing.
It's like birds.
These dice are rigged. Honzo sent them to me.
Yeah. You won't fucking heal me. I
cast healing word. Shut the fuck up. Level 2, by the way. Level 2.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Hey, we got those birds watching us from over there,
wounds.
and I point them out.
Did you pull a card?
I thieves can't. Yes.
All right. Hey, hold on. He asked you a question, and you started doing the hand shit. Is that yes or no?
I healed you for 13, by the way.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be truthful to you.
True.
I say, thank you, Dala. I think our decision has been made. Having an angry beholder in a city is quite disadvantageous.
I mean, we got a genie and a beholder, man. That's pretty cool.
Quite the
What about the
cabinet
birds?
of mythological future.
Should we go see about the birds?
I need to.
Can they see us look at them, or like, are we just trying to be?
Oh yeah, these fucking birds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rest of you can make perception checks when you get up there.
I pointed out the
He
birds.
pointed
though.
it out.
Oh, you pointed it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I get in
I
the
yell
captain's I get
in
in the captain's
primordial.
pit.
Go ahead, sorry, Sajam.
I get in the captain's pit and I drive right at him.
Oh shit.
I pull out my empty cricket.
What happened?
They're separated. They're not like all standing in a group together.
Whoever the closest one is.
Okay. So you drive up to them and they kind of like dodge out of the way, and it goes when you fly, it goes, "What's the big idea, bruh?"
Yeah. Hey, what you want, Broham? What you need? What you looking at?
Well, wondering if we can talk to all of you.
Yeah, we're here. What's up? It's been we talked to a lot of people today, bro. It's not been going great.
I hide behind Minoscus. No, I cowering, but I'm definitely maneuvered myself, subtly behind Minoscus. Just
All right. And then the other three kind of join this guy. They go, well, some of us, and he kind of looks at one that looks real pissed at you guys, looks real mad. Goes, some of us want to just straight up fight you, but I think we could come to some sort of agreement instead, bruh.
Well, we just murdered the people you were working with, and
Exactly.
if you're trying to fight, I don't know if that's gonna go hot for you guys. What do you want, man?
And again, we're not really trying to fight. Well, he is, and he points to that one again that's kind of like fuming over there. It's like pacing back and forth on his bird feet. And
What does that guy want?
he wants to, like I said, he wants to fight you guys. But clearly, you are a little bit more powerful than the Merchants Guild fellas. Maybe a lot more powerful. So better allies for sure. But of course, they had some information that I don't know if you guys know. So we need maybe some information. We're trying to we're the Wind Dukes. I don't know if you guys know this, but we're trying to find a cool magical item called the Rod of Seven Parts, brat. And we have a lead, or at least the Merchants Guild told us they had a lead in the Underdark. They were going to go to some merchant's outpost, talk to some fella, and then get us some information, as long as we made sure nothing went wrong at the auction. But now there's no auction, bruh. So, because of that, we were maybe thinking that we could hire you guys to do it because we don't really like going in spaces where there's not places to fly out of. You know what I'm saying? And they all kind of like nod. Like,
hey, what's the
vigorously.
name of your contact at the merchant's place?
They didn't tell us that part. They just said they were gonna go down there and help us out.
I already think I know.
Bird cannon.
I already think I know who it is. So it doesn't probably matter. Why do you want us to go get the rod for you guys? Why don't you just go do it?
Oh. No, so the rod, you definitely want to find the rod down there. Apparently, this guy has a lead on one of where the parts are. He probably doesn't even have it. It's probably not even in the Underdark, but apparently he knows where it's at. And again, we don't want to go to the Underdark to meet that guy because we like flying in open spaces, and that's not really the Underdark's thing, you know? Right.
Have you ever seen a hawk in a cupboard, Soren?
I can't say
No?
I have, Broham.
There's a reason.
What are we gathering out of going and doing this?
Well, if you can go get the right information for us, we're we're pretty fanciful fellows, and you can see one of them it definitely has like he's kind of like laissez-faire about the whole thing. He just seems kind of relaxed and not really giving a shit about this conversation. But he's the one that's like decked out in like jewelry and very nice robes and stuff. And he goes, we got some money. How does 2,000 gold sound?
Sure,
A person?
I know a lot about these. Like my history check was outrageous for these dukes or whatever. Like, how powerful a group are they? Like, as a whole.
As a whole, they're like a part of a long line of lineage when it comes to trying to find this rod. They're basically like the latest edition of a very long ancient warrior line, so they're probably pretty powerful.
Are we talking like hundreds or thousands?
Of years? Thousands.
I was talking about like numbers. Like
maybe 100.
Oh, okay.
It's not a big order. It's just
okay.
It's been around for a long time.
Small but powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go up to the mad one. Let's keep this streak going. I go up and I start talking to him in primordial. And just say, what can I do to assuage your anger?
Do this fucking mission thing, and it'll be cool. Be straight.
Okay, do you want to... That's it? That's very simple.
Do it.
I mean, hey,
Okay.
we might have to leave the city soon anyway. Underdark doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, all right.
In comparison to this. I say yes. These creatures seem good. Sorry, I was just blasted twice. Usually I'm more verbose.
Fair enough.
I got a question. Can any of you fuckers dance?
Can we dance? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, and they kind of look at one of the guys that's the one that hasn't been talking and the one that I haven't referred to yet. He's kind of been like amused by this whole conversation and you guys in general. And he kind of pipes up. He goes, "Well, yeah, I can dance a little bit."
I think we found our performance.
Yo, bros. A dancing Aarakocra would be pretty sick. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's do that. Not in the city, because we have nothing to gain from doing this performance. They did not offer us anything. They offered us 2,000 gold. I like them. This one's mad, but does not shock me with ice. So far, this is the best patronage that I had, other than the Beholder that was just inexplicably pissed off mystically by Alexander. So,
Well,
those are my thoughts.
fair enough. But I mean, like, if we could the performance seems like the easiest part about all this. You just get this done.
How about we just be gone tomorrow?
Yeah, my brain fucking explodes.
Yeah, but I mean, these people could just chase us. Like, what if they just have a vendetta against us forever? We could just smooth it out.
They only have control here. I mean, it's just one city.
The
Maybe.
worst city in the world.
I mean, I've only been to this city outside of the Feywild, so I have no point of reference, but fair enough.
I mean,
city's
this place, the world is rather large in comparison to this small, speck on it.
Soren, there's cities with the sun.
I got the sun here, bro. It's on my chest at all times. I don't care about I mean, if it exists, that's dope, but I got... All right, look, I'll handle business. If we gotta leave, we gotta leave.
I will. Let us go to the Thieves Guild. Bird creatures. Well, actually, group. Mother's children. What? What do you accept this deal? I say yes, but
Seems fine to me, bro.
Yeah, I might need you to dance to a couple musical numbers in like a day's time at the auction. So how about we do a little trade? So I think we'll be all right.
Okay, we can do. We can have our fella here dance, and you guys bring back the information, and you get 2,000 gold, bruh.
Give me like 2 of your bird fellas, cause it'd be cool in a trio.
Well, but none of us. I mean, the rest of us aren't very good dancers. But I mean, I'll give it a shot though.
Oh, that's
Also,
fine.
how about instead of just being even after this is all said and done, if you need help in the future, you come to us, and if we need some help, we can come to you.
Okay.
I stick out my hand to shake on it.
Okay. And he puts out his hand, his wing.
I shake his wing.
All right. So, everybody cool?
Yeah.
Sweet. And they start flying up. All right. Well, we'll be around. You guys like this place, right? The floating head.
No, I
Nope.
mean, probably not anymore. Actually.
What?
Just meet us at the auction house tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll tell you where we're staying.
Okay.
All right, later, bros. I'll like pull off.
Okay.
I look
Do you
around.
have your end too?
All right, I like look around at the bros. I'm like, all right, bros. Here's the thing. We can't just go right to the Thieves Guild. I need to grab the egg first
All right.
and stop by real quick at the order if you guys don't care. Should I just drop you off and go do that?
more authority.
Hey, the order is like my authority, bro. And look, part of me having to stay here is because I'm cool with them. But maybe I'll see if they have another place somewhere else.
Of course they do. Aren't they supposed to be everywhere?
I mean,
Like, isn't it in order?
Yeah, they say everywhere, but like, when you say, oh, I go everywhere, it's like, oh, you don't have a flight here? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. You never know.
Alexander, do not rack your brain thinking about the order. It is filled with shadows.
You'll be a shadow on the ground when I boot you off of my ship if you don't shut up. You're giving everybody lip, causing us all kind of problems, bro. Just chill.
He's already chilled twice already.
This is true.
I
He's
high
rather
$5
cold.
Brakka.
Since there's so much ice on me, I'm just all wet. I'm just fucking wet. In the middle of the night, just on this airship, mad cold. I'm just fucking sitting here taking this shit. And I'm just like,
Also, hey, can you like?
I offer him a card.
No.
All right.
I'll take
Does he flash the deck when he does that?
What?
Do you like flash the deck? Like you like offered it to him?
like a stick of gum.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
Just
like
looks
a stick of
deck,
gum.
Yeah.
I just like see it and I'm like, you gotta be careful with that thing, bro.
I chuck a card that's like hidden in my sleeve.
Jesus, it goes past me. I'm like, hey man, I'm just saying, messing with your own purpose and destiny and stuff. You should just be careful.
What are you talking about? It's just a deck.
Hey man, it's not just the deck, all right? I seen it when I murdered the big fella.
Oh, Dala, we have the deck.
Oh shit! What did that happen?
It was in the belly of the machine.
16 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, was it his belly? I thought he killed the guy. All right. Well, hey, yo, can I draw one?
No.
Oh, fuck you, man. I felt like you drew one already, didn't you?
You have really bad luck.
Wait, wait a minute. You're telling me you just offered him to draw a card, but you haven't drawn a card yet?
Yeah.
Inside check the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can inside check.
I don't even want to inside check him. I'm just like, just be careful, bro. That's all I'm saying. I get back into the captain's quarters. I'm going to drive us to the order.
I rolled a 17.
Let me get that this up.
13.
You definitely know that he drew one already.
Yeah, you bitch ass. No wonder Irv's up in arms. He must have done something.
I
stupid.
definitely lied about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't roll, and I did, so I didn't re-roll.
Yeah, he didn't roll. Dala Brakka.
He didn't even know you had the deck, so. All right, I cruise us over to the order.
I say to Alexander.
Let me draw a card. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
If he wants to draw a card, let him take his own luck into his own hands, I suppose. But I look at Dala Brakka and just say, God will never deceive you like luck does.
I lean my head out. And I'm like, it's true, bro, Ham. That was kind of forces, or they work out well.
Bunch of nerds. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything.
I'll fucking offer it to him, I guess.
You're a gambler.
Say a number.
I'm gonna sit there.
Do it.
If it was
I
a
offered him a deck.
dice set of many
pussy.
things,
Peer pressure, yeah. Fucking do it.
don't do it. Don't do
What's
it.
the worst that can happen?
All you gotta do is say how many
Dude, you
cards you
got
want to draw.
+2 primary attribute.
Don't
what
do
if
it.
you got
Yeah,
that?
that's
Don't do it.
really good.
Huh?
Don't
I could
do
get
it.
-2.
You can get +4.
You could
Yeah,
die.
but you're not dead.
You could die.
Yeah, I'm not dead
You
yet.
could die.
You could
I could be
die.
really stupid
You
at the
could
end of all
die.
this.
You
I
can
could be even dumber.
you get magic item.
You could also lose your magic items. Don't do it. I take them to the
I
order.
could also have
What
a
magic
mortal enemy for life.
This is all metagaming, by the way.
Yeah.
I take them to the order.
I'm trying.
This is just here. It's just a deck of cards. Huh? Why are you guys all so fussy
Hey,
about
why don't
this?
you go draw one then, bud?
Listen, I'm absolutely not letting Minoscus draw one.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think
give me a
that's good idea.
regular. I walk
I'm not
over.
letting a child
Yeah,
draw
I'll
a
take
card.
out one of my 2 decks I have and just be like, here.
I draw a card. What I get?
6 of dragons.
A 6 of dragons.
Yeah.
I like
No biggie.
I like
Ah,
fucking
lucky.
get 6 pieces of gold in my hand, put it behind my back, and then like toss it in the air and make it like fall in front of his face.
Well, lucky day. I got 6 gold.
Oh,
It's like a slot machine.
maybe you should write that luck and draw it again.
That's a
Minoscus.
bad precedent for when we go into a casino.
There's a 24 on the sleight of hand.
Nice.
You can't see it. It's fine.
No way. I can beat the perception on that. I can't see that. I have a -2.
Yeah. So none the wiser, Minoscus at least. You see the gold in front of you.
Come on, why don't you do it? Go to
Don't do it.
So you guys,
decks.
you guys spin the trip to the order, peer pressuring Dala Brakka into trying to draw one of these cards. Do you end
Atoq
up
isn't. Carter is.
I see. But do you end up drawing one for now, Dala Brakka, or no?
I draw one card.
Oh my god!
Why?
Give me a D15 roll.
I want to draw one so bad, but Soren's not. He wouldn't do it.
What the fuck is a D15?
So in roll 20, just type /R space D15.
Our fucking campaign's exploding.
Let's kill the moon.
I hope.
So R1 D15. 7.
No, he
Okay,
got the
roll,
same.
reroll.
Reroll. Yeah.
Now Irv hates you.
Whew. You
No.
hate him.
Herb also hates you now. Yeah.
15.
15. Ooh.
Okay.
I knew he was
It's
gonna get a bad
definitely the
one.
worst one.
I knew he was
Okay.
gonna get a bad one.
Okay. So you see on this card, you see yourself at a table gambling. You know, very very familiar sight to you, with variety.
boy.
Your chips are very low, and your expression gives you the feeling that your endeavor has not been successful. Over all of your shoulders and whispering to one another are small little fairies, all with a single Bluetooth in the front of their mouths. And this card will make you suffer a -2 penalty to all saving throws.
Motherfucker.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Permanently?
I feel fine.
Permanently, yes.
That
I
is
feel
maybe
fine.
the worst debuff in the
That's what my
game.
character says. I feel just fine. It's like I'm drawing another one.
That's like the
Fucking
worst
eyes are
card you could have
bleeding.
driven.
I'll cast Fireball on him. Let's test this out.
Outside of dying, that's like the worst thing you could get hit by. That is so bad.
It is.
That is
It'd be like
incredibly
that
bad.
sometimes.
How do you mark that down on D&D Beyond?
He's got.
I actually don't know.
You can get like
I
an
don't know
item
if
or
you customize
something.
that.
You can get an item.
This is
maybe.
why I didn't pull a
Yeah.
card.
I'll be just fine.
That's pretty bad.
That's horrible. Yeah,
I'm
that's
doing-
horrible.
Oh,
You're a bard, though.
I'm just
You
fine.
can- You could override it on D&D Beyond.
Do we notice anything about him? Like when that happens?
You the rest of you probably see like one of these spectral Bluetooth fairies come into existence and like with a little wand just like tap him on the head and like giggle and then disappear.
Fuck, I
Fairies
could.
are bad news.
What the hell was that?
I like-
Soren, are you
Kick open
familiar
the
with these
captain's sword.
creatures?
I'm like, Brohams, you never mess with fairies. Oh man, this is bad.
I feel lucky.
Oh boy, that's already a bad sign. I just like look at the card that he drew, and I'm just like, bro, this is bad news. No more cards.
I thought the text and stuff disappears after I draw it.
Yeah, but you
no.
just drew a card.
Oh,
The rogue one did, but the other cards haven't.
I knew it was
Well-
rogue.
You know, Jeremy, the bad one's out of the way.
Good point.
Shut up! Don't draw another one.
But I'd let him draw one.
Wait. We could get guinea pig.
Hey, that just means I left more space for successful pickups for you guys. So you're welcome.
Exactly.
You also
The fuck
narrowed
I-
down.
I appreciate it.
Fucked up ones.
Yeah, dude, easy. I'm a bard. I'm fine. I'm not battling anybody.
I
Man,
this is going
so
by the
bad.
future.
So bad.
He's got
I
danger
cast
sense.
guidance on Brakka and just be like, it seems like you need it.
Oh, hey, thanks, man.
Bro, your luck.
It's my lucky day.
You know what your luck is. Why would you pull a card? All right. Anyway, never mind.
All right, I put the deck
I didn't know what
away.
to play.
To be fair, he rolled 2 bad ones too. He rolled 7 and 15.
He did roll 7 and 15.
He's destined.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my! I feel fine, guys.
You rolled such a bad
I
one.
start just bleed profusely out
That's
of my...
evil.
Yeah. All right.
You guys are
Anyway.
put.
Destroy it.
How about another one?
Let's mosey along.
Yeah. Let's get this fucking egg.
So you guys all arrive at the order. Where are you parking your airship?
Is there like an alley nearby that's not the alley we have to go into?
Yeah, there are other alleys. You can also like go into the alley, and there's like basically there's enough room to park it in front of the order building as well if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm down.
Sure.
I'll park.
Are you gonna valet it?
Yeah, I'll valet. I'll pay the extra. I'll valet or I'll park it and I'll be like, "Hey, bros, I gotta go in there and handle some business real quick. You guys want to chill out here?"
I mean, sure, we'll keep an eye
Sure,
on
we
the
could
ship.
pull more cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make
I'm
sure-
down to post another one.
Please do not touch the deck, and also make sure this doesn't get stolen or whatever. And I beep it, and I'll walk inside.
Yeah, well,
He locked us inside the car.
we'll just. You need to open up a window for Minoscus, okay? He'll fucking die. No.
Some guy just goes and breaks the window. I'll save buddy.
I'll read the journal with all the contacts in it,
Okay.
and I'll
If
just
you
start
don't
reading
need to make any rolls or anything, you can just if you spend some time with it, gather the information that Soren did as well, all the contacts, their races, their specialties in terms of area.
Could I roll for the astral sea?
Yes, just in terms of the actual like existence of it. Yeah, you can give me an
Whatever
arcana.
the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. Oh no! Natural 1. For total 7.
7. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like from what you can gather like an actual sea of water, but that's about the biggest conclusion you can come to.
But I realize that the Underdark, the Amethyst, the Nolus is this person we have to figure out.
Yeah.
And does it say the town?
Yes, it says the outpost, which is the thing I put earlier, which is the
So the name.
it is the Belfontaine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll go look it up. Okay.
Yeah, Mantle Dareth is the trading outpost that apparently is where the meeting is going to take place.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that down, and then I have to figure out where that is, and then... Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, Soren, you head into the Order HQ. You are met by Daria, nice and early, and she goes, "Oh, welcome once again, Soren. How are you?"
Oh, yeah, life's complicated. It's been a little weird day or two, you know.
What happened?
Yeah, just like a lot of stuff's going down. Anyway, you know how life is. I might have to leave the city soonish for a couple of reasons. So, you know, I don't know when I'm going to be back, potentially.
Okay.
On a point to that, hey, do you guys have a place I could crash here? Like, is there like a room I could have?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, a room would be dope. The room I paid for seems compromised. Second of all, hey, have you heard about the Merchants Guild?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I believe I know you have, considering what we've heard.
Okay, yeah, we murdered them. Also, you know, I don't get the sense that the council's very happy with that, so, you know, we might have to look into that.
I mean, the council here is, again, from what I understand, they have their laws or ways to govern the people. They still want to maintain control, but I wouldn't worry about them too much. If they asked you of something, then if you complete it, probably won't be a big deal afterwards.
You delivering me that information does not help the only person I need to convince, but I appreciate it. On other news, hey, do you guys have, like, creatures that I could ride if I need to leave the city, like for transport?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You asked that so fucking weird, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Like a mount or something for travel outside the city?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, we specifically have a special breed of creature called a moorbounder. They are quite fast.
Sure,
Oh,
that'd be fantastic. I'm gonna need one of those. All right, cool. That'd be great. And
One, the rest of your party doesn't need them?
I want to be fine, I think, actually. The rest of them, I don't know if they're gonna be responsible for, you know, what's gonna go down.
I see. Okay.
We have an airship.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you
I know,
put
just in case. So just you'll see.
Oh, we could put it on the airship, to be fair.
And then, all right, I'll I'll ask her to take me to whatever room I'm having.
Okay. Yes, we can get some quarters set up for you. Again, well, if you want to go right now, they're not going to be, you know, the most spruced up quarters, but yeah, and she takes you to a room and sets you up.
I dumped a chest of drugs.
Okay.
And just throw it in the room, and I just like throw some other stuff I'm gonna get rid of just out of there. Be like, yeah, appreciate it. I'll probably be back soonish or whatever. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, I gotta go catch up with Arius, and I'm gonna go to the fort.
As you like leave your room, Glostig appears around the corner. He goes, "I smell narcotics."
I've got a lot of drugs.
Sorry.
Got a lot of drugs.
Do you have a present for me?
What kind of drugs do you want?
What you got?
Everything.
5 o'clock crack giveaway.
What do you mean everything?
I got a big stash of drugs. You can't have it all at once.
Can you open the chest for me?
It's like Pulp Fiction. I grab the chest and open it, and there's just a golden light.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just like, oh, well.
I slam it shut.
What is it?
What do you want specifically? Just pick one, bro. Ham, come on.
Do you even know what you have there?
What do I have?
You have
Marcellus Wallace's briefcase.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Marcellus Wallace.
You have, I mean, the whole kit and caboodle, my friend. You got Moonweed, you got LP, Phantom's Embrace, Dream Mist, Sanish, everything.
Oh my god.
I crack it back open. All right, man. What do you take a little bit of what you need?
There's some dangerous things in there. Don't touch that LP, whatever you do. I'll take the Dream Mist.
All right.
And pockets it.
Yep. And I'll close the chest and kick it back into my room. Bro, Ham.
He goes like this, like longingly for the chest.
Hey, man. I earned those drugs.
Indeed, indeed.
If I come back and I find him gone, I'm gonna headbutt you.
I have horns, you know.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
All right, man.
He's like, what? And then he like brings out the dream mystic and he goes, okay. And then he walks away
All
happily.
right, this is junky. All right, I'll walk over to the forge.
Okay, so you go meet up with Arius, the dwarf blacksmith of the order. And he goes, my boy, what's going on, Soren?
Oh boy, hey, remember when you told me like 3 days ago I needed to get a scale and like this armor was real complicated and all this kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, it's not easy to find those order border scales.
I just dumped the armor and both scales in the Sun Forger on the ground.
Oh shit. You've come across some fine material here, boy.
I got a couple of things that need to go down. First and foremost, I need this thing right here, and I point to the Sun Forger. I got to transfer what this thing can do to this bad boy, and I have the double-bladed scimitar, and then I'm like, and we gotta, you know, armor up.
All right, okay. We can do that. It's going to take a little bit of time, but with both order border scales, we should handle it no problem.
How much time are we talking? I might have to skedaddle soon.
Well, to transfer the enchantment, it would take, both things would take about 6 hours each.
Yeah, I can do that. 6 hours?
Yes.
All right. I'll hand him all the goods.
All right. Well, remember, I said 6 hours each. So, what do you want done first?
Armor first.
Armor first. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll hand him my weapon anyway though, because he needs it to transfer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just give it to him.
Okay, all right. I will get to work right now.
And I'll pull out I'll dust off the great sword I have, and I'm like, all right, this will work for now. And I'll just like throw that back there.
Okay. And he like cracks his knuckles. And, haven't worked with the border scales in some time. He seems very excited.
Yep, I'll be like, yeah, man, you're the best. I appreciate you. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
And
he just starts going to work. Yeah,
I'll head out. Oh shit, I'll go find Glowstick.
Okay.
What is he up to?
Glowstick,
how high?
He has, yeah, you could see he's like grinding up. It was like a bag of like small leaves, and he was grinding it up even more, and he's about to put it in a tea, and he's like about to put it in a tea. Oh,
hippie.
What's up, Soren?
Hey, do you have any skills in performing at all? Singer, dancer?
Do I have skills in performing? Of course.
Second thing, do you know do I know the name of the Aasimar from the theater?
Yes, you do. 1 second. Let me see here. Joba.
I'll be like, do you know Joba?
Joba, I've heard of her. Most people in the city have. She's quite famous.
Yeah, do you know where she hangs out? You know where I can go see her?
Oh, I'm somewhere in the Sky Emporium in the big old fancy district, probably.
For sure. Hey, I need you to perform tomorrow for those drugs.
What, you going to give me more?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, where do I go?
Meet me at wherever the performance is happening tomorrow. I forget the location.
The auction.
The auction
Oh,
house.
the auction. Okay,
Yeah.
not a problem. But today I will be a little bit indisposed as he starts drinking the tea.
That's fine. Trust your abilities. Just meet me there tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Thumbs up.
Study bird dancing. I'll leave.
Bird dancing.
Yeah.
He's just gonna start an orgy.
That's fine.
Boy.
He's a sailor.
That's perfectly fine. And I'll head out of the order. Oh, I'll go meet the Moorbounder.
Okay. Well, meet the Moorbounders. Yeah, the Moorbounders kept it in their own little stables here, and Daria brings you over. Oh, this is Mitch. He's gonna be your Moorbounder.
Good old Mitch. What up, bro?
And he just
Tight.
he
All right,
seems a bit hungry, and she like gets out like a raw steak, and she's like, "Yeah, feed him. He'll warm up to you."
I'll flip it in the air.
He goes,
Tight. And I will then, I'll put my hand out and just kind of study his form and also his personality. I guess I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm going to essentially capture his essence with Fine Steed.
Ooh, okay. So you're going to pretty much make Mitch your fine steed. Okay, yeah, you can spend a little bit of time with him, kind of a bond a little bit. It'd probably take around 10 minutes. As you do, you feel the magic take hold.
All right, tight. I bonk him on the head, and I'm like, all right, Broham, we might be leaving this place soon, and I'll head out.
Just because scratches it.
The entire time I'm explaining the book that I reordered, I'm just like, and I suspect he had bowel troubles due to his constant drug use, and that led to his demise in the apartment complex.
Yeah, drugs sound like a bad deal, man.
It can affect your body.
Oh, man.
Where is Soren?
I command to roll out. What up, bros? You guys weren't talking about drugs, were you?
We were. Where is the egg?
1 second, I go get the egg.
Oh.
I forgot about the egg.
All right, so you go and you would tell Daria and everybody you want to take the egg.
Yes.
She goes, all right, yeah. If you feel capable of handling it, by all means.
Now, when you say handling it, are you suggesting that it's going to be a handful? I don't know what happens when a dragon hatches.
I mean, it's going to start out relatively small. I mean, maybe a little bit smaller than you, but I mean, I've never really cared for a newborn dragon. As long as you have it, have food for it, it should be fine.
Wait, well, you're saying that like it's going to come with me. It needs to stay somewhere. I'm not taking care of this thing. I don't think.
What the fuck do you want?
How am I going to take care of a dragon?
Quit being a little bitch.
Get some fucking legs.
Maybe you should have pulled out. And
What are you gonna do when you hatch it?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Give it to the dragon tamers?
Yes.
He's gonna be our fucking friend. What's wrong with you?
You can keep them. I believe in you.
All right. I'll just take the egg. Oh, I got it, bros.
Okay.
It's not like it's gonna die like a weasel.
Where do you...
It might.
I'm like, do you have like a place? You guys have dragon experts. Do you have like a place this dragon can go in mind? I have one.
We could find a place to house the dragon for a little bit. I don't know how, as it grows older, it's going to want to do dragon things. So we could take care of it for then, but...
That's fine.
The plot of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was like, I've seen this before. Wait a minute, I've seen this.
I don't know, bro. I had a vision, and I found the egg. It seems like I got to get it hatched, so I'm going to get it hatched. What happens after? Life finds a way. I grab it.
Carefree.
Indeed.
Another great cautionary tale that we're about to dive right into.
Yep. I grab the egg and I hustle out.
All right. So you hustle out. You have the Sun Dragon egg with you. You guys are all met back up at the airship.
All right.
Wasn't the egg the whole reason you went in there? Like, I mean...
Oh, man, I had to get rid of a chest, and I'm upgrading my weapon. I show my back. I don't have it anymore. I'm like, I gotta get the other thing figured out. It's a whole thing.
Do you need a weapon?
I have a sword. It's not as cool, but yeah, it's heavy.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
All right, let's go get to it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should draw one of them cards, Soren.
Nope. Purpose is something that you find and pursue, not that you get by chance. I'm good, bro.
I don't read books.
You don't have to read a book to know that, man. Just have a vision from drugs. It's pretty simple.
Well, on this one, they had a case that had the soul of the gangster, and he made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I mean, devils, they're pretty powerful. You can make deals with them.
Yes. I had to rearrange it.
Oh, for sure. It's like all duct taped together. Why is the book all in that order? I don't know. Or the movie. Anyway. Man, I'll just cruise on over. Were we going to the Thieves Guild first?
Yeah, that's why.
Thieves Guild first.
Because we gotta hatch your fucking egg, and I need to steal this thing.
I need to pick up an anvil too, so I got shit to do.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know I'm stealing the sun relic.
I understand.
That is my purpose.
Well, I
They
just
always
needed
take time, man. So
I just needed to hatch the egg, so maybe in the kerfuffle with the hatching of a dragon, you take it.
Well, I have some plans, but doesn't Dala need to deal with the old Wodan situation?
Yeah, that was my plan going in.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
if we get all of these going at the same time, it's got to create enough kerfuffle that you can take it, right? I mean, look, we're probably gonna leave the city. It seems like at this point, right?
Well, we'll have about an hour leeway. So
In my head, we're pissing off even more people by attempting to do this, and I have stuff in the city that we could get the Council of Knights stuff done, and from my understanding of talking with the Order, it seems like if we get it done, they're cool with it. But if we do this, we probably gotta go.
I mean, he's planning on stealing. He's been planning on stealing that from the beginning.
I know he already stole it from me once.
Yeah, so I mean, that's gonna happen inevitably. So I mean, they're gonna be history question. Do I know if like all the thieves guilds throughout the realms are connected?
Loosely, yes.
But they're not like sitting here like, oh, you fucked over this one, we're gonna fucking kill you in the other ones.
No.
Donna's from another one too.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
true.
yeah, so I'm cool with this. All right.
Thieves Guild. Get the fuck,
Oh yeah,
bro.
him stealing from the Thieves Guild, you're cool
Dude,
with.
those guys-
Me wanting
those guys
to
sent me
accomplish
dice.
a
What do you mean?
task. I hate you. Stealing from the Thieves Guild, fine. Just doing the thing that the council asks, which is extremely achievable, is just who would do that? You motherfuckers, man.
I hate these
They're gonna keep
motherfuckers.
asking,
I hate
yeah,
authority, and they blasted me
scumbags.
twice. After I gave him some lip.
Maybe you shouldn't give him a lip.
You don't have lips. You're a lizard.
I know.
I'm
He
finna go
doesn't even
accomplish.
have lips to give, and they still blasted him.
Back in character, Soren's like, I feel like we could accomplish this council stuff easily and just handle it. I'm just saying.
Okay, do it.
All right, I will. The performance, me and Dala I got you another person for the performance, Dala. He's a satyr. He's great.
Oh,
I paid him in
that
drugs.
That gives us 3, right? We could be what is this? Kind of like what is this? Fate's Orphans or Fate's Offspring? Yeah, that's our group name. Fate's Offspring.
Fate's Offspring. Is that our group name, like as a group, or is that the
No,
name?
that's just for the performing act. It's kind of similar to Destiny's Child.
I see. I've heard of them. They're great. All right, for sure. Yeah, you guys should be fine. I mean, that's out of the way. The only other thing, what are we using in the house to do? Talk to the Caius regime.
Yes,
Get an ASMR?
I assume Thieves Guild would know where to find them.
Yeah,
If not, I have another contact. They all know.
I mean, it seems pretty accomplishable.
You all. Okay. I will not object to you doing a song and dance to placate these
At worst, it buys us time. At worst.
this cabal. But I am giving this to the Caius regime, so maybe I do that after.
Yeah, after's good.
I mean, I don't like him at all.
I don't either. I don't like a lot of people, but I can only murder some of them if I have a justifiable reason. And so in this case, I don't think I can murder them. So I might as well just do what they want.
I mean, they almost killed our partner in crime twice. I mean, that's a pretty good reason.
Look, when people talk shit to me, I want to kill them too.
Okay. And?
Yeah, so that's what they did. I don't like them, but I'm just saying it makes sense. I get it. Elders in every village are always useless, and they never do anything. So I don't care
That's
about
not
them.
true.
Well, in my experience.
Yeah. 2 branches from the same tree.
Yeah, for sure. Trees. That's elves. All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys take a trip back to the Thieves Guild headquarters. Yeah, you can arrive there without any trouble or anything like that. Everything seems to be in order. You walk in behind the Mirage wall that is the sewer entrance. You get in, and yeah, you are greeted probably by Ugo first, having rested up. He goes, "Oh shit, what's up, guys?
Hey, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
I need to
feeling
use
better?
the thingamajig on this thingamajig.
What the hell? I'm still a little disoriented. What are you talking about?
I need to shine a light on this object.
You want to use the sun relic on this egg?
Yeah, I just got to point at it briefly. No, I don't even. Nothing might happen. I don't know.
I mean, all right.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we pretty much it's over there right now. We are done with our batch for the day. So if you want to go ahead and use it, by all means.
Appreciate it. I'll throw the thing.
I immediately pull out the coin of Wodan. You need to fix this now.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Get right back in there.
You got the coin. I thought y'all had resurrection plans. You need us to do that? I mean, we can. I thought you had that handled yourself, but yeah, we could do that.
He's bound by the contract. Fix it.
All right, man. All right. Just follow me. And he will. And remember, that's over there. And he talks to Senna, the Goliath woman that he's with usually. And he's like, make sure they know how to use the sun relic and all that. I'm gonna take him to go get Wodan back.
Before
nods, and she heads over to with you guys.
Before Dala Brakka goes, I'll hit him on the arm and I'll be like, "Hey, give this to Brodan when you see him," and I'll hand him the dagger that has WD initialed on it.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't poke somebody that he stole money from, all right? He just needs it to protect himself and he doesn't die.
I just nod.
All right, for
We
sure.
might need to join them with the monks or whatever we're gonna do with them.
Send him to
I'm
Bible
gonna
camp.
send him off to fucking monk school for sure.
Saying that we might have to too.
To monk school? I was zoned out, and I just came back to fucking monk school.
We're talking about Wodan.
They have monasteries. You know,
Yeah.
not monk high school.
Shaolin Showdown.
It's a new sitcom.
Yeah, dude.
It's the performance.
Never been at monk school.
Tony Shalhoub.
It's an Eric Kokra in monk school.
Everybody was among school
You
fight.
meditate 18 hours a day. The other 4 hours in the day. Fuck it. I don't even know what's
More than
going
4 hours left. I'll take the egg over to the relic.
Go ahead, jump in
I'm
the pool.
observing how the relic is going and the light patterns it's giving off, and I'm trying to very much concentrate on. Is it on when we go over? Actually, I should ask.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, they're kind of done using it for the moment, so they just kind of have it in another area. You can see like the contraption that keeps it turned on is like kind of moved to the side, so it's not on right now.
Okay.
Um,
I'll let him
then-
do his thing.
Okay, so you guys go over there. Dala, you are led to another section of the Thieves Guild hideout. And it's like a pretty grim section where it's like very much it's like kind of like a graveyard aesthetic, and you see someone like there with a like long dark robes, like a Undertaker looking hat, and they just have their eyes rolled back in their head. They go, "Yes, welcome to the grim place." And Ugo goes, "Man, just cut the shit, all right? He's one of ours." He's like, "Man, I like doing this fucking get up. Why are you just gonna have fun like that, bro?"
Those eyes go back when he says that.
Yeah, exactly. They go back. Come on, man. This is fun for me. He's like, "Bro, we're not trying to scare this guy, all right? He's one of ours already. Whatever, man. Fine. What do you guys need?" And he's like, and then Ugo's like, "Oh, we need you to get the Wodan. You know, we need you to bring this fella back." And he's like, all right, fine. Let me see it. And you can see he takes the soul coin and he starts his own like resurrection ritual, basically involving the coin and a bunch of different incense and a bunch of different materials. And from the coin itself, it sprouts a new fresh Wodan.
Oh,
Gross.
my
Is it
man.
his same body?
This is the same body, yeah.
All right, it's not like the other place. Okay.
No, it's different.
Does he have clothes on at least?
Wodan, no. He does not have clothes on. And so the Undertaker like dude puts like a robe around him, and Wodan's just like, holy shit, what happened?
Fourth dancer.
Oh, hey there, brother. I immediately go.
Comes over and tries to give you a hug.
Good.
Oh,
The demon's back.
oh,
I heard some shit talking just now. What the fuck was that? That's weird. A little hollow place here. What's going on, fella?
oh man, I'm glad to be back, man. Thank you so much. Oh.
Yeah, how about we stop fucking things up and let's get the fuck out of here, yeah? All right.
Okay. It just kind of goes with you.
I look at Ugo. I just stare at him.
And Ugo kind of like shrugs. Ugo in his mind did nothing wrong ever, so he's just like, I don't know what you're looking at me like that for.
I look at the Undertaker. Oh, I appreciate you, fella.
No problem. And if you bring any outsiders around here, make sure this fucking guy doesn't ruin my shtick. He points to
Oh, I got you, man. I got you. In fact, I'll bring the whole crew next time.
Okay, all right, sweet. And he looks very happy about that. And then his eyes go back in his head again, and he goes, "Whoa!" Like starting to do his thing again.
Ugo, we're going back.
And as you go, okay, so as you guys are all handling this, over at the main kind of production facility of the narcotics they produce here with the Sun Relic, Sienna's like, all right, you guys need me to put this back to where it needs to be, or what y'all want me to do?
Yeah, just real quick, I need you to turn it on, blast this thing with it, and then afterwards you can take it off again.
Okay, and she moves the contraption, put it back as it activates the Sun Relic. You put the egg under it.
Yes.
All right. So as you put the egg under it, you wait a couple of seconds. Nothing seems to happen. About 10-15 seconds into it, you see light beginning to shine from the inside of it a little bit, kind of making the shell itself look a little translucent. About after 30-45 seconds, you can see some of the specific light inside starts to form into cracks. And after about a minute or so, you see the egg fall apart. And inside is a sun dragon that is a wormling, a sun dragon wormling that's probably about 4 feet tall. It's a big egg.
Damn.
It's baby dragons are not like little puppies. So yeah, it's about 4 feet tall, and it just breathes fire into the air real quick, and then it kind of looks around, opens its eyes.
Anybody got some food?
Hey, you guys got any food here?
Some rats.
I'll take out some of my rations and I'll give them 2.
This does not want rations. I give it. Man, I keep eating all my shit. I give it some ears. Some Get Yankee ears. Obviously, they love it.
Yeah, and does anybody speak Draconic here?
I do.
I do not.
Fuck, I wish I did.
I
Dala
speak
does?
Draconic.
Is it only Dala?
No, I do.
Atoq.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, you're just not bad.
Boring and talking, huh?
Indeed. Is that not what you do? You look similar to me.
Hatchlings can talk, yes.
Oh. Then why are you acting surprised?
Rare in other species. I say this in common to everyone. This thing is talking.
No. All right, for sure.
Go back to Draconic. Are you a reborn creature? Do you have a name, or are you new?
I think I'm new.
Interesting. Your intelligence is quite high for something that's new.
Indeed. But is our species?
Okay, what do you want?
But you brought me here. I don't know.
I mean, what do you currently desire? Food?
More ears would be nice.
I got some fingers.
Fingers.
Are they
They're
Marissa's?
not in the best condition.
Kind of, do you present them?
Yeah, they're mummy fingers.
The preserve.
Like jerky.
Elf mummy fingers, yeah.
No thanks.
I'll get you some food soon. Here's some dirty water.
Okay, do you have any cool jewels?
Jewels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, what kind of jewels do you have?
I have. They look to be about 15 gold each. I take out 3 jewels. I have a bunch of random jewels.
Ooh, I like that necklace. Can you put it on me?
Put it on?
Yes.
What do you think?
Me.
Yes.
Sticks off his neck.
I'll put my fine gold necklace on it.
Ooh. Yay.
Hey, tell it that it was before it was born. It was in that lake over there. Maybe it has something over there. The pond, the basin.
Oh, yes. You were in that pond over there. Maybe you'll drink the water and, I don't know, like it. I'm
Okay.
kind of signed up to be your parental figure at the moment, but my society only has female parental figures. This is very odd. I am not equipped.
You are doing okay, though. I appreciate it.
Yep, this is dragons.
Mommy.
Okay. I am your brood mother.
Oh, okay. And it like flies and like perches on your shoulder. Again, this is for a 4-foot dragon, so it's not the lightest thing in the world.
Collapse.
I think,
He's encumbered.
yeah. I just look at Soren and just be like, I did not sign up for this.
Hey, bro. I found the egg. The egg needed hatching. Life finds a way.
Okay.
My job.
Is this chick still here? This Goliath?
Yeah, and she is like jaw dropped, hasn't moved, hasn't said anything since this dragon hatched.
I think you should go get Ugo.
Yeah. I think I should get the boss too. And
Yeah.
she kind of goes.
As soon as she leaves, I cast Major Image. I make this exact replica of the Sun Relic, and I try and take it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, with everybody gone, you can get up there, get the Sun Relic, and yeah, this Major Image. I mean, from what anybody could tell, nobody's the wiser.
They're gonna make drugs.
I turn to him and I'm like, hey, can you ask the dragon, bro, if it wants to exist in a very hot area?
I don't.
Try.
My limited etymology suggests that I do not think it should live in a dimensional forge. If that's what you're implying.
It's like multiple rooms and there's lava and stuff. Could have like a lot of treasure there.
Creature, dragon thing. Do you? I'll call you Sunny.
Okay.
Sunny.
Sunny
Do
D.
you like lava? Yeah.
Because he's a dragon. Oh god. Sorry.
Lava could be dangerous, but I am acclimated to the heat.
How do you know what lava is?
I don't know.
Okay. I understand what's happening, I believe. I talked to Soren. I'd be like, it can withstand heat, but if you drench anything in magma, I would assume it becomes destroyed to the intense heat.
I'm not trying to throw it in the lava, bro. I'm saying it could sleep there. It could hang out there. You know.
I don't understand your forge. You've never lived inside of it.
No. I'm not talking about mine. I'm talking about below variety.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a big plate. I said multiple rooms. You think I'm gonna put it in a box? That doesn't make any sense.
I know. That's why I was questioning you.
I'm not that stupid.
Can I
Okay.
pet the dragon?
I'm not.
You pet it?
Yeah, I'd like to pet it.
Yeah. I mean, go up to it.
All right.
What are you doing? It says this is draconic.
Do you like this or no?
It's fine.
All right. Minoscus, keep the petting to a minimum.
I shorten my strokes on the pet.
I'm just like, hey, anyway, pond, basin, and also we should probably leave soon as this is over.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to the pond and just be like, get in, I guess. I don't know. Can you swim?
Oh, to the dragon.
Yeah.
Get it?
If he's interested.
You wanted me to get in?
Here, I'll cup some water and just be like, drink it.
All right. Isn't this the water that was fucking completely drugged up like crazy?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
like,
forgot.
and it goes,
Well, it lived there, so I'm sure it's fine. All right.
Welcome to the real world, pal.
I'm just drugging babies.
All right. Just worth a test.
It finally quieted down.
it's like you can see his pupils are all big and it is very confused. Like looking around.
Make it a little docile as we bring it up.
Yep, Soren's checking this off his list. Job well done.
Sure, let us leave as I have just stolen.
Did me and Ugo show up yet? Well, this is all the things.
Yeah. So Sienna sees you guys coming out of the hallway and she's like, Ugo, you gotta see whatever the fuck just happened. And you and Ugo kind of go back to the main area. And Ugo's like, holy shit, you guys, where the fuck did this dragon come from?
Egg, bro.
The egg.
Yeah, the egg.
Oh, it was a dragon egg?
Yeah, what kind of egg do you think? I'm not a rookie, man. I don't walk around with small eggs.
Oh no, I thought this was an ostrich or some shit. I didn't think it was a mythical creature.
Nope. Dragon.
For reference, are ostriches that big? And
no, Ugo's
He's just an
He
idiot.
just doesn't know.
Okay.
I don't know, some giant fucking crab or something. You know how big animals can get. Anyway, yeah, you got it under control though.
That's cool, man.
Yes, I just drugged it. Also, I'm its parent.
I'm just nodding.
As you say, I'm its parent. I guess it just licks your face.
Oh Lord, that was rough.
And very hot.
You take 8 scorching damage.
Good thing I have
Fear is
familiarity with burning of my face. It licks my wound.
Today was ice.
I say I need to get it outside before it freaks out.
Okay. He's like, yeah, that's a good idea. We'll need it to be freaking out around here.
All right, later, bros. We're out of here.
Hey, Ugo, before I leave, do you have a Caius regime contact?
A Kai's regime contact. We have a few, yeah.
Do you have any I can contact in the field tomorrow?
Tomorrow in the city. Yeah, I can get you somebody. It gives you the information of a person named. Let me see here. 1 second. He's like, in the field tomorrow. One of the Kai's regime contacts we have around is named. Let me see here. He goes, you can holla at Thora. She's been in the city for some time, kind of laying low. She doesn't really cause too much trouble, so the city of stars haven't really picked up on her.
Can I also, while this dragon's perched up there, drugged out, can I whip out my manual of monsters and scan it?
Yeah. Yeah, and as you do, it responds, this is a sun dragon, wormling FH, and it gives you like the yeah, its hit points are pretty low at the moment, probably like 16 hit points, 16 AC. It speaks Draconic. It has the ability to do a fire breath, and yeah, it is a dragon.
All right, cool.
Sick.
Is this dragon weighing you down to talk?
It's heavy, yeah. But this Thor character, where do I know where they're at and what race they are?
Thor, he goes, yeah. He's like, I can get you it, and he'll give you an address, and she's human.
Okay. Okay, thank you. You
Can she dance?
Bro, we got that
No,
handled.
I don't think so.
We got that handled.
Maybe I just want to know if she can dance, baby.
you seem to be in a good mood. Oh, look, it's Wodan. Hello,
My
Wodan.
man.
I don't make eye contact.
Hi guys. Thanks again.
How was being dead?
It was terrible. I just saw the inside of a pocket most of the time. It was nothing.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Because I don't even. Yeah, I was just like trapped in a coin.
Hey,
It's
can
not
I
fun.
just say in the
Okay.
nicest possible way, Wodan, don't die again.
Well, you never tried to do that in the first place.
Just be very careful, all right? No gambling.
Okay.
We killed the guy that you stole money from anyway. He's dead, in case that makes you feel better.
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Well, then, how do you feel about the countryside?
I've always been more of a city fella, but hasn't gotten me very far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as I hand him this dagger, you might need to have to relocate and we'll probably follow suit in a little bit, depending on how this thing goes that we got to handle.
I could probably use a change of scenery.
I do not think he should follow us into the Underdark. Actually, yes. It
Rodan,
doesn't seem
I
that
was-
bad. I don't know. I don't think I know anything about it.
I wasn't
The
inviting
Underdark
him.
doesn't sound like the countryside.
countryside's great, bro. There's trees, there's grass, there's country fools to trick. You'll be fine.
Find the sun.
Okay.
All right, let's drag this wagon over.
Yeah,
Was
you're
that a-
coming with us though. No.
Okay. Goes out. So you guys are gonna start leaving the Thieves Guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a quick check to see if anyone's following us.
Give me a perception check.
What
How
the
old-
fuck? 9.
9. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anybody following you guys.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Can we have Wodan pull a card?
No.
Wow.
No.
Sure.
I'll cut his hand off.
That's a very more. He's gonna get the good one.
I hope he does.
So
I mean,
Send
I'm
him
not
up.
offering.
Send him on his merry way.
It'll kill him.
She's
No.
gonna die again.
no, he'll
No.
get a million gold or something.
Yep. And he goes immediately
Have
to the
troubles
fucking
again.
He
the
goes
nearest casino.
to casino. That would be
Jeez.
great.
Please.
Yeah, I'm trying to chill out this fucking bird I got, and as we go up, I'm now responsible for it.
Yeah, let's
All
take
right.
it to the let's take it to Variety. Drop this thing off there. Tell it to feed it a shit ton. Get my anvil. We're good to go.
I don't think we should leave it in this city.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were gonna take it with us. Like, I mean, it's a dragon.
There is no sun here, Soren. I don't know how often I must beleaguer the point, but I look up.
So, is your suggestion we should take it to a sunny place? Just like leave this place with this dragon bounce?
Whenever we find a suitable home for it, this creature is quite intelligent. Not so much now as I just drugged it, but it does have an intelligence that rivals yours and will soon eclipse mine.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Look, whatever
And that's
happens
not
to
an
it-
insult, it's quite smart.
No, I get. You said eclipse is yours. That's that's all right. I'm with it. Yeah. All right, you got
All right.
it. It looks great on you. It's in this season.
It's quite heavy and it's digging into my scales.
We just put it on the airship. It'll be fine.
And as you guys leave the Thieves Guild, you hear, like, as you're about to leave, you hear Ugo. He's like, "All right, Sienna, turn it off, turn the relic off." And like a few seconds later, he's like, "Why isn't this thing turning off?" And I think that's what we'll call the episode for this week. As the Thieves Guild begins to realize what exactly is going on in the Thieves Guild.
Yep. All right.
They know
Yeah,
nothing.
we're definitely not meeting that contact.
No.
I can.
Well, how
They're gonna
can
be
you?
ambushed on the contact. They know who you want to talk to.
I have a backup anyways, so whatever.
You know,
Why did you steal it?
All I
It's
wanted
gonna be
to
found
do-
out so fast.
all I wanted to do was make peace with everybody that talked to us in the city, and you guys, you guys just want to steal and.
I'm not the bad guy, alright?
card and steal.
Listen, they came at us wrong.
Thieves Guild enslaved us the first interaction we fucking had with them.
Yep.
They took his homeboy
Yep.
into a coin.
Facts. Facts.
I don't care if they fucking helped us out. These Night Council motherfuckers are corrupt and they have different standards for everyone but us as they blasted me. And also, the Merchants Guild were bad people and they're like, well, you gotta make up for these bad people. Fuck off.
Did they?
I agree.
Did the Thieves Guild ever help us?
Yeah.
They tried and failed.
Yeah, tried
Yeah,
and failed.
they,
But then we stole from them, so.
Yeah,
Even
but
out.
we
I'm
stole
sorry.
what they stole from us.
No, you're not.
In my head, like, I'm cool with it because no matter what, I got all the shit I need to do lined up, ducks in a row. So, you know.
And they also pilfered the goods that I was fucking tracking in this goddamn city the first time I came here.
You got it back.
I did get it back, and I'm gonna keep it. I'll slit this motherfucker's throat if he comes after it. I got a drugged up dragon. Alright, I'll release this motherfucker.
What are we gonna do with this dragon?
Have it feed on Ugo.
What are we
He's
gonna do
hungry.
with the dragon when we're running from the Thieves Guild out of the city.
I can't believe you
Why didn't you
drugged
turn it
the poor
off
dragon.
first? You know,
I thought we did. So in my head, I thought we hatched the dragon and then they were gonna put it away after. I thought that was the plan.
she was so shocked. I didn't say the extra step where I should have said I'd take it down and depower it and then make an image of it down. I didn't say it. So yeah.
That
You're
was
right.
my plan.
Either way, they're gonna find out.
You talk shit
They
about
would find out
me and how smart I was, but I had the plan that would have not got us caught.
Yeah, but a fucking dragon was sprung on me.
Yeah.
That
You knew it was
became the
gonna
priority at a certain point.
Hey man, life finds a way. I just had to get it hatched. That
Fucking
was
dragon.
my objective.
Sunny.
Look,
Give
don't
me
worry.
another one of these cards.
Apparently, I'm
Alexander.
friends with like demons or something. So don't worry. We
Sunny D.
got the whole abyss on our side.
I don't know
What
what you
was
did to
your
this
mom?
dragon Tanman. He doesn't like you. I don't know.
What? What?
I don't know.
You can't tell
Anyway.
Minoscus that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
He doesn't like that.
Thanks for coming through chat room. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys around. Thanks everybody
Yeah.
for coming through and playing.
Bye.
I'm gonna strangle that dragon if he doesn't like me.
Jesus. I'll send you guys to Steve and yeah,
On
catch you
accident.
guys tomorrow. Peace.
Later.
Let me draw another card.
No. I'll kill you all.
Don't be a puss.
I'll kill you all.